Oh, that was supposed to be way bigger. You guys hear the background ambience? That sounds really cool. I pressed the wrong button at the start. Hold on, I gotta post this to Discord. Give me a second. I had an idea. Oh man. I was gonna do this whole bit, but I forgot before I started. Now I just have like almost quiet music in the background. Hold on. Wait, post this to Discord. Oh, I do have this though. Here, here. You guys want to see something funny? Hold on. Let me post this to Discord real quick. So I've slightly, not entirely, but slightly figured out. Oh, I'm gonna change up the Discord things. I've slightly changed up the or slightly. I slightly figured out how to use the soundboard on Discord. Yeah, I'm not even gonna look on it if I spell it right. Playing sister location now. Here. That and then at everyone. I'm gonna figure out how to do it so that I can so I don't have to actually look at it. But I don't know if I spelled everything right. I don't care. I'm just gonna put it like that. All right, check this out. So if I go into my Discord, okay, watch. Ready? I don't know how to do the here. Ready? That's the best. See, if you don't know what that's from, the Steve Harvey thing, hold on. We'll pull it up. We'll pull it up. Yo, what's up, homies? Ninja, Jinx, Mom? What's up? Okay, we're gonna, here, hold on. Steve Harvey. It should be one of the first ones, hold on. Steve Harvey, kill. All right, this is the here. This meme right here. This is stupid, dude. I don't care what you guys say. Steve Harvey's hilarious. Whoa, was I in the recommended? Hold on. Do you see that? Hold on, I was in the recommended for myself. Hold on, let's go back. Okay, ready? No, wait, where was that? Man, I'm not there anymore. Was I in the recommended? Whatever, it doesn't matter. All right, we're playing Five Nights at Freddy's. Okay, so last time, oh, I need to close out. I'm gonna close out Discord. Once I figure out how to use the soundboard correctly, I'm gonna maybe use it more often. Okay. So this is my new your new what? What do you mean? Your new main account? You should new Gmail? Oh. This is just Jinx the King games. What was it before? Dude, what's up, Crimson? So we were stuck at the last part of this game. It pissed me off because it's broken. Hopefully me closing the game out and resetting it will make it work. I'm way less frustrated right now. And we're gonna test this out. But we're probably gonna play Crimson. I meant to message you, hopefully. So I don't know what day we're gonna be able to play Overwatch. If you're interested, you don't have to play, obviously. We're either gonna play tomorrow night or Saturday. But I mean, we'll be able to get people to play either way if people aren't able to show up. But also the new Call of Duty Battle Pass starts tomorrow. I don't care about the Battle Pass. But they're releasing Nicki Minaj, which is pretty exciting for Call of Duty. So I don't see Overwatch releasing Nicki Minaj, you know. All right, anyways, let's play. But oh yeah, freaking whoops, why is that? Freaking Overwatch has no, it's on PlayStation, that's why I'm not on here. Overwatch has hide and go seek. So we want to play that. What's that called? What's the hide and go seek? Prop hunt. Snom? The Snom? So we were specifically Rachel was just talking about you. She's saying every once in a while she misses old Snom. I was like, dude, me too. Dude, it's good to hear from you, buddy. My girlfriend is still watching me? That's not funny. Is wearing her hat and stringy long hair. Hers is just kind of curly. And she's wearing my hat. Not her hat. Dad, what's up? I need to figure out why this... see if this is coming up. Hold on. There we go. That was quick. Look at that. Alright. I did just test this out again last night. I swear if the audio doesn't work, I am done playing freaking, if the audio doesn't work, I'm done playing, console games forever. Son, what have you been up to, dog? Yo, Buffy, what up, pimp? What up, pimp? It was just really weird ambience in the background. All right, here we go. All right, we're actually playing though. Is the audio working? Audio's not working. Classic. Classic me. Oh, I hate everything, dude. What the frick? It's just not. What if we just don't play this at this point? Oh, I hate video games. I hate... Here, hold on. Let's put this on deactivate. Okay. Activate. I mean, you guys can see it. I mean, that part matters. Can you guys hear this? You shouldn't be able to hear it because I can't hear it unless I have it on. There it is. It's not too loud, is it? I should be hearing exactly. There we go. Okay. I need... So monitor off. There we go. That's what I want. Alright, we should both be hearing that now. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah. You guys, I hope you guys poop before the stream, because there's no pooping today. No pooping. No pooping. Here, check this out. I'll even give you guys a nice blue. No pooping. What if we do, we'll do blue over here too? Here, hold on. Hold on. Give me a second, give it a second. That way you know I mean business. See how long this takes to turn blue? Alright, anyways, there's the no pooping sign. Alright, we need to finish the stat. Yeah, you get, okay, yeah, get the... Dude, I've been doing well, Snom. I'm so happy to hear from you. It's so good to, dude, hope you're doing well.
That is the last day of your first week. Some of the most valued qualities that we like to see in new employees are determination, fearlessness, and a genuine disregard for instinctive self-preservation. You've earned your 1-week bonus, which will be given to you in the form of a delightful gift basket.
So here's the deal.
Will be taken out of your next paycheck. We have gift baskets containing
Crimson, are you alright, buddy?
Flowers, and of course the ever popular cash.
Well, you should have pooped before the stream.
The keypad below.
I better not know about the poop if you do go poop.
Would like to receive. It seems you had some
While my stream is open, you are not allowed to poop. Israel, thanks for the sub, dude.
Exotic butters.
Exotic butters. I didn't listen to that last time either. Alright, so the part we got stuck on...
Be aware that there are still 2
praying for your bells.
Try to avoid interfering with their work if possible. Also, feel free to ask them why they are still there and encourage them to go home.
Oh, you know what? That's probably because they died. But anyways, The part we got stuck on. God is giving his strongest warrior me his hardest battle yet. My tummy hurts. Why am I not moving? Hold on. Oh, shoot. Hold on, why is this not... There we go. How do I open this? Do I need to press the button? I thought this already opened. Karen, what's up? He said, thank you, Buff. Well, I'm so glad that my chat is so, supportive of each other's bowel problems.
Let's check on Ballora and make sure she's on her stage.
Oh, dude, this is so sad. Watch. She hung herself. Wait, what? She's there. Not another Karen, I'm dead. I only know good Karens.
Great. Now let's check on Funtime Foxy.
Karens get a bad name. Foxy? Okay, I don't think he's actually... They're animatronics. Them hanging themselves don't mean anything.
It looks like everything is as it should be in Funtime Auditorium. Your task
got a whole week off from work.
More maintenance work. Circus Baby had a rough day and is in need of repair. You will be required to reach the parts and service room by once again sneaking through Funtime Auditorium.
Okay.
As always, please proceed with caution.
So...
Funtime Auditorium maintenance vent opened.
So, the last thing that we did, we got to do this part. This was... We got to a point where we could do this part. So here's where we get stuck. We go through here. We got to press the buttons really quick. When I use caps, it's usually a joke. That's fair.
Motion trigger, parts
All
and
right.
service.
Great job reaching parts and service. Circus Baby has been deactivated.
This part will sometimes get a little jump scare and restart, but I've got this part pretty well down. The part that I don't have down is the running away. We're supposed to listen to exactly what she says, but it doesn't work. So here we go. Okay, here we go. This is the part that sucks.
There is a passcode that
We're pretty inconsistent on this, but we almost had it down.
Enter the code.
Spoilers, we're gonna get jump scared probably.
5, 4, 8, 9, 4, 5, 8, 9, 3, 6. Good. A hatch should have opened.
Okay.
Take the card that you...
Should we... Okay, we're gonna listen to her exactly how...
Now you must turn
Dang it,
back.
dude.
I will guide you
So
through
I'm so upset because I know what's about to happen. We're gonna try. We're just gonna look. We're gonna do exactly what it says without running, because we ran last time, and we did do this way too. But gosh, it's so loud. How do we go backwards?
You must fall
All right, listen.
forward.
She's gonna jump scare us any second.
Access denied.
Okay, so I don't know what we're supposed to do there. Here, so I'm gonna look up Night 5 sister location. Access denied. What does that mean? Player does not have the key card. They will hear access denied will be attacked by entered. If the player has the key card, however, they will hear access granted. The door into the private room will open. Automatically moving player. Wait, what? No, I don't want... What is access private room? Can I do it without that? Yeah, I got that key card, I guess. No, I don't want the secret room. Hold on. How do I do it with... I don't want the... Okay, hold on. All right, let's just do it again. Let's see if we can do it without grabbing the key card, maybe. No, I wasn't running. Of course I wasn't. So maybe I don't need to... Maybe the card isn't something I'm supposed to grab?
Motion trigger, parts and service.
Alright.
Great job reaching parts and service.
So maybe we don't. Let's just try not to grab the key card.
For an unknown reason. It's your job to make sure she is structurally stable and secured to the conveyor. Our technicians will take it from there.
I'm spamming it. Alright, here we go. Here we go.
There is a passcode that you must enter before you can retrieve me. Enter the code carefully.
Alright, here we go.
6, 4, 4.
Dang it! We're just gonna keep going. One of these are gonna give me just straight up. What if I just die from a heart attack over this game? What if this game kills me? This would be an incredible way to go. Just my least favorite part of a game. I hope that if I could get my stream on an automated system of me just dead on stream, I would hope you guys would still come every once in a while.
Motion trigger, parts and service.
Yo, what's up, LM?
Great job reaching parts and service. Circus Baby has been deactivated.
Dude, I used to live in Florida.
For an unknown reason. It's your job
Florida's
to
pretty
make
cool.
sure she is structurally stable and secured to the
They
conveyor.
got some pretty scary
Our technicians
alligators.
will take it from there.
From there. From there. He stops. If you stand still and you can hear and see, I've already tried that.
Remember how
I've already tried that. Doesn't work, Jinx. I don't know what else. I think let's get this passcode
before
in.
you can retrieve me. Enter the code carefully. 3,
Oh my gosh.
6, 9, 9, 9, 6, 2, 3, 9, 2. Good.
Okay.
A hatch should have opened. Take the card that you find inside.
Is there another hatch? Hatch should have opened. Maybe there's something else? Because this is the card that she's talking about. Right here. Yeah, you better not be pooping. No pooping. Where is it? Because this is the only card. Okay, I'm gonna look it up real quick. Keep saying access denied. Okay, this one says keep say if you don't complete the cupcake meme first, voice accident, you will get jump scared by an update. In the mobile version, you get no. Okay, it's the okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna watch a video.
Hey, what's up, everyone? Rulable
Oh,
here.
heck yeah, dude.
Welcome back to Five Nights at Freddy's sister location. Now,
This guy is
we are not done yet. We have
RuPaul.
1 star, and I forgot to show the map. Sorry, but in the map,
Oops.
went back.
Check.
Here, we're gonna skip ahead.
She had to scoop my emotion. No way. Good to me.
All right, listen.
Access. Go forward. Access denied.
Whoa, what?
See? Hold on here. Let me.
Okay.
Wait, did you see? Hold on. Let's
I got
watch his.
denied.
Hold on. Watch him. Watch.
Access denied.
Whoa, what?
Guys, imagine getting jump scared like that. What a little baby. Oops, wrong. Anyways, so why did he get access denied too? He hasn't seen that.
Okay.
You can't see it that well? Here, I'll show you.
Also, feel free to ask them why they are still there and encourage
See?
them
Hey, what's up, everyone? Rulable here, and go to
to care.
Alright, we're gonna skip ahead.
do it. Scoop. Let's see.
No, I don't care about all this.
Again. Foxy. And
He didn't even play it. What happened? didn't even play it. What was the point of that? Okay, hold on. Now I gotta find it. Here. We'll have some background sounds while we find this. You came for Snom? I mean, I did too, but... Alright, here we go. This one also says the same thing.
Okay, stop. Come on, sausage fingers.
Sausage fingers.
Forward.
Hey, listen.
Access denied.
Alligators aren't the most dangerous animal. You don't know nothing. I'm just kidding. They're not.
Bro!
So why did he... How do you get past the access denied part?
Unknown reason. It's your...
So he does the keys.
Even the minigame, that's always...
None of these guys know how to finish it. How do you beat the stupid game? Now I'm mad, dude. I was walking forward, I got access denied. Alright, this guy says the same thing. Hold on, we'll pull this up. Hi everyone, I was looking for the discussion that I can't find his pad. Press the button to send baby to scooping room. Sound stops. She halfway through her little animation. Sound stops. Say, must follow my instructions. Fun time. Yeah. Go forward. Keep going forward. The energy. This is update with SL. Song, sound, Windows 10 Home. X9, sound after enter jump scare. Center of the screen, everything was fine. What? The sound must stop. It's the mobile version. You won't expect it. What? This isn't helping me at all. Do you guys know how to beat this stupid thing? I'm so mad, dude. None of this is helpful. Okay, hold on. Here's a wiki how. This is night 2, night 3, night 4, night 5. Okay. I don't want the... Look out for the passcode. Night 5 is not very challenging compared to earlier nights. When you told by a baby to enter the random passcode, enter the numbers quickly and correctly, otherwise you will be jump scared. Yeah, I know that. Follow baby's directions. You are crossing front door. Avoid flashing the beacon. You will proceed to be scooped. That doesn't make any sense because she won't tell me. I hate this game, dude. This is definitely the way. There's nothing that tells me how to do this. How to beat sister location. It keeps saying access denied. I don't know what to do. I don't want to keep going through this if I don't know what I'm doing. How do you get the key card then? Okay. To get in the room, the player must fully finish Circus Baby's minigame to obtain the key card required to unlock the room. Then, after sending Circus Baby to the scooper, disobey her instructions on night 5 by moving right forward instead of left and forward. Okay, I want to show you guys what it actually looks like because I've heard what she says. Sister location. So if we look up sister location, sister location, night 5. I haven't watched the like seen what happens after it. But here, watch this. Ready?
Hey guys, Ambience here. Today I'm going to be.
This guy is cool.
Start tab and the number mouse. So if you're on PC, you'll have an. Remember how many numbers there are in the sequence, but it is random every time. After you do that, you're gonna go over the baby's.
So we did all that.
Starts PC. I don't know what it is on mobile or console, but anyway, you're gonna go.
Watch, ready?
Stalked by Innard, and you're going to follow baby's instructions if you are going for the real ending.
What the frick is that?
There's a series of instructions. I can't remember exactly what they are, but you're just going to follow them. So I'm just gonna stay silent now so you can hear what they are.
Watch. Watch.
Baby's emporium while you're being stalked by
Go
Innard,
forward.
and you're going to follow baby's instructions if you are going for the real ending. So there's a series of instructions. I can't remember.
I don't get anywhere there. It just says go forward and then it says stop. What else am I supposed to do? I am so mad. I'm so mad. This is so stupid. What's the point of this? Let's just find another video real quick. I'm not even going to put it up on the stream. Hold on. How to beat night 5. Yeah. You guys will be able to hear it because I'm just going to skip through till I find the right thing.
I normally keep conversation and like the Innard ending in a different video. I explain how to beat him.
No, I don't care about that.
ending in a different video. Scooped ending, so we're just going to listen to her instructions and move forward.
All right, listen.
Stop.
Why are we not getting that version of it? All right, hold on.
To R2, as long as normal speed, holding L2.
He's definitely on the PlayStation right
Holding
now.
L2 will
Here.
help you get through this
Before you can retrieve me.
while hitting the numbers
Enter the code
precisely.
carefully.
I normally keep my cursor on the number 5.
2, 1, 5, 8, 5, 9,
Let's see what he does.
4, 3,
He might be on PC. Doesn't matter. What's up, Ninja?
9. Good.
No, you're good, LM. I'm just gonna be frustrated.
Now
Grab her
you
little
must
thing.
Turn back.
And send her on her merry way. Now you don't have to listen to this conversation unless you want to, just hit circle and go backwards.
You must follow my... Go forward.
Now, there's one of two ways you can do this.
Okay,
You can get
we're
the
listening to
scooped
this guy.
ending, or you can get the entered ending. So
I want the
will have
scooped ending,
entered
probably.
In a different video, I explain how to beat him, but first you have to get the cupcake for Elizabeth, which I will also have in the links in the description.
I don't care about all
However,
that.
We're going to go for the scooped ending, so we're just going to listen to her instructions and move forward.
He's definitely just moving forward.
Stop.
Why, dude? Okay, let's just freaking play this stupid game. I'm so mad. This is dumb. This is dumb. All right. All right, look, we're gonna grab this.
Now you must turn back. I will guide you through Funtime Auditorium so you can reach the scooping room.
Why does no one
When
get
you
that
are
same
there,
thing?
I want you to destroy this body. Put the card into your handheld device, and
But
I
the-
can continue to speak to you. Now, press the green button to your left.
But I want the actual ending. I don't want the fake ending. What's the point? Like, why play this if there's an only... I don't know, dude.
You must follow my instructions.
Let's listen to what
into
she says.
Funtime Auditorium.
Let's see what she says.
Laura is going to follow you. She will try to catch you. I will help you avoid her. She will not follow you inside the scooping room. She is afraid. Go back now.
We're gonna get a jump scare just so you guys know.
Access denied.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Guys, we're 30 minutes in and I'm so defeated. All right, what's the other? FNAF 5? Is it 5? What are we on? Sister location. FNAF 5. Night 5. Alright, here's another video.
Activated.
At all. 5.
Let me make sure he does what we do.
To Now, I want you to auditorium if open. 9.
Let's see what he
1.
does. Here, hold on. Here, I'm gonna pull it up so you guys can see.
1, 2, 9. The card that you find
Yep.
inside.
I'm glad you.
Turn back.
Can I do keyboard?
I will guide
No, I
you
can't.
through Funtime
I haven't. It was
Auditorium
cheaper on
so you can
PlayStation,
reach
and
the
these games are really finicky on the
When you are
PC.
there, I want you to destroy
There's no
this
settings.
body. Green button and moving forward.
Oh, he is running.
Stop.
But I did already do the running.
Go forward and left.
Okay, okay, we're gonna stop here. Let's try sprinting. He's definitely running right now. Let's try doing it again, but with sprinting. Let's try it again. We'll test it out. Why is my screen... We'll try it with sprinting. I've already tried sprinting, but we're gonna try it again. Oh boy. I genuinely don't know. We'll try the other ending if I can't get a... We'll try the other ending if we can't get this. I've definitely tried sprinting. If it works, I'm gonna be so mad. But I definitely have tried sprinting already. Okay.
Motion trigger, parts and service.
Great job reaching parts and service.
What's up, Starlight?
Deactivated for an unknown reason. It's your job to make sure she is structurally stable.
Dude, how you doing, homie?
To the conveyor.
Oh man, there's so many things I want to watch today. There's so many things I want to watch today. I just want to watch the MatPat video. We have an hour-long video that I really want to watch.
There is a passcode that you must enter before you can retrieve me. Enter the code carefully.
I mean, I'm having a good day. I'm not enjoying this game right now, though. It's like...
4.
Oh.
7. 7. 5. 4. 5. 4. 3. 7. 6. Good.
I did not think I was going to get that. Alright, we're going to try it again. We're going to run. We're going to sprint. Alright, let's give this a try. I don't think it's going to work. I don't think it matters that we ran gas.
You must follow my instructions. Go forward.
We're sprinting?
Access denied.
Come on. This is the dumbest. It's so much more frustrating. Oh my gosh. It's so much more frustrating that, what does giving Elizabeth the cupcake mean? I'll have to go. Let me look that up. Hold on. Ooh. Is that... Game over. Alright, so let's see what giving Elizabeth the cupcake means. You need to give her that to get the second ending? Okay, well I'll have to figure out what that means then. Alright, let's find out how to get the other cupcake. Hold on. There we go, I just need to be able to see that. Hold on. How to get cupcake to Elizabeth. FNAF 5. Circus Baby minigame. We've already done that. So we need to figure out how to get this ending. If you fall from one of the platforms, minigame will end. If time runs out, minigame will end. If you reach the blue goal sign at the end, regardless of how many children you are fed, minigame will end. If baby feeds every child, the player will find out. Oh, I didn't give it to all the children. Okay, so I need to be like specific. Well, that doesn't help me because now I'm stuck here, and that only comes up every once in a while. I'm trying to think of what else I can do. Well, it doesn't matter because I genuinely have.
Maintenance vent opened.
I can only go forward, so I can't go anywhere else. I'm trying to go... Okay, what about if I copy somebody else? Wait a minute. That could be. Hold on. I have an idea.
Motion trigger.
Let's copy someone else's movement exactly.
Great job reaching parts and service. Circus Baby has been deactivated for an unknown reason. It's your job to make sure she is structurally stable and secured to the conveyor. Our technicians will take it from there.
Yeah, like, what if I just straight up copy someone else's movement exactly? Because I could really time it up exactly.
There is a passcode that you must enter.
Yeah, her eyes have been out this whole time.
Enter the code carefully. 8, 3.
That was a million times faster than last time. Oh wait, we've got this now. Okay, let's try this again. All right. Cannot miss on these. 1, 2. 1, 2. All right, 1, 2. 1, 2. All right, so we're gonna go back. I don't think I can do this. All right. All right, so we did those. So we need to come back for this old boy right here. So if we come back and we do this, we give him 1. All right, so we got 1. And then we got 35 seconds. Wait, how are we supposed to do this? We're gonna miss one. I don't think it's... How do you beat it? I don't care, it doesn't matter. I mean, if we don't get it this time, if we're not able to just copy someone's location, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna watch a video of someone beating it. I think. I genuinely, like, I'm out of ideas. And I hate this game enough now. This one sucks. This one is my least favorite. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll copy their movement, and then if that doesn't work, we're just gonna watch someone else beat it. For the death mini game, that's a good point actually. If we get to it, we'll pause it and watch how someone else does it.
And secured to the conveyor.
So that's what we'll do.
Technicians will take it from there.
But I'm kind of like, I don't care about... I have no pride left in this game, so I don't feel the need to beat it on my own. We can watch someone beat it. I'm fine with that.
Enter before you can retrieve me. Enter the code carefully.
Yep.
9, 2, 6, 2, 4, 2, 9, 8.
I'm so mad. Just let me beat it. All right. I'm not gonna get mad over this stupid game. I am already mad. What's up, Top Hat Guy? Please, Top Hat Guy, tell me you know anything about this game. I would love for you to come in here being like, wow, I have a PhD in Five Nights at Freddy's 5. Nobody online, nothing at Google search, nothing can give me any information. But I think you're the guy.
Motion trigger, parts and service.
You're the Top Hat Guy.
Great job reaching parts and service. Circus Baby has been deactivated for an unknown reason.
Do you know how to beat this stupid game?
Structurally stable and secured to the conveyor. Our technicians will take it from there.
I get to the last part and I start walking with her or running, walking, it doesn't matter. And it says access denied, and then I die every time, and there's nothing I can do about it. I've done this like 15 times now. That's probably not true. Probably like 12 times. I don't know.
Enter the code carefully.
But no one else. Hold on.
3.
Oh my gosh.
3. 6. 1. 1. 9. 9. 6. 9. 2. Good.
Okay. So I grab this key card.
Take the card that now you must turn.
And then I tell her to go away.
I will guide.
Here's the problem I'm having. As soon... Here, let me wait till she goes away. As soon as she goes away... Stop with the loud noises. As soon as she goes away and I turn around, I follow her instructions. She says, go forward. And then after about 3 seconds, it says access denied. And then I instantly die.
To catch you. I will help you avoid.
So I don't know if maybe I should follow...
She will not follow you inside the scooping room.
Okay,
She
if...
is afraid. Go back.
FNAF 5... How to beat knife. I'm thinking about just following someone else's like movement exactly.
Now this through this
Before you can retrieve me.
while hitting the numbers
Enter the code
precisely.
carefully.
I normally
No, I don't want. I want the one that was here. Hold on. FNAF 5. Is this the right one?
Great job reaching parts and missions will take.
If you hold in L2 or R2 while this option right here.
No, I wanted the. Hold on. Let me go to my history.
Stick while holding.
If I go to my YouTube history, it'll show the video that I watched. I want to watch the guy that didn't say anything. No commentary. Here we go. So if we follow it exactly.
Go for.
All right. So here's what we can do. Here, I'm gonna follow it exactly. You guys ready?
Go forward.
Access denied.
It didn't happen on his.
Go forward.
We're gonna have to just watch a video on it. We're just gonna have to watch someone else beat it.
Going.
Is that what we need to do? I don't know what to do. I've never felt so defeated in a game because like, I don't know if the game's broken. Oh, shut up. No, but okay, so I had so here's the thing, Top Hat Guy. Listen, so I followed, so here's the things that's happening here. So I had another video going on in the background, which was someone else doing the exact same thing. Because on my game, it says go forward, it says access denied instead of saying stop, which it does not say on anybody else's other video that's played this game. Everyone else, it says go forward and then stop. Mine says go forward, access denied, and no matter what I do, it kills me. So if that's the case, then I don't know if I just... I genuinely have no idea what else to do. And like, I just followed exactly what he did, and I stopped when it said stop on his, and it didn't do anything. Aiden, I'm excited for you, dude. It'll be fun, hopefully. And if you don't like it, you know, it's gonna be hard work either way. How do I not go down the path of the secret ending then? I don't know how to stop the secret ending. I already did refresh. I mean, we can do it again. I'm on PlayStation because it was cheaper. I didn't want to spend all the money when I knew FNAF 1 wouldn't work on my computer. I don't know why. So I bought it on PlayStation. It was really cheap. You have to. I was going perfectly straight. Like I couldn't go more straight. Like, how do you accidentally go down the secret code pathway every single time? What if we, but like, so the only way to get the ending thing though is from finishing the cupcake battle, right? The whole point of today was like, I was gonna beat it real quick. I was like, maybe it'll fix itself. I was gonna beat it real quick and then watch the MatPat video and then another video I had planned. But we can't even beat it. I don't know, should we just watch the video for it? I'm not like totally against that. If you guys want just watch a video of someone else beating it, we could do that. I have this one right here. Yeah, I'm gonna look up specifically what happens. FNAF 5, I walk down corridor. Then, okay, so the cupcake thing, well, but the cupcake thing is random. So I have to keep doing it until I die and get the cupcake thing. Then it says access denied. I don't care about the, it just says, oh. How do you get the key card and sister location? So just die a lot? You think I should just die a bunch and just hope it happens? Oh, I'm honored. I'd be honored, Top Hat guy. Okay, let's just freaking do this stupid, dumb, idiot, stupid game, and we're gonna keep playing until we get the dumb, stupid ending that we're supposed to get. Oh, let's do this. All right. I'm just gonna keep trying. What I'll do is I'll like try to make sure I'm going specifically forward. Cause you can see, watch when we pause, you can see, like, I guess since it's on a control, there's a chance, but that would mean like, all right, we'll just keep going until I die. You're playing FNAF 2? FNAF 2 is great. I love the FNAF 2 thing. And then once we get to the cupcake thing, I'll watch it and see exactly how someone else does it.
Great job reaching parts and service.
So we'll do that.
Has been deactivated for an unknown reason. It's your job to make sure
FNAF 2 was such a good game. This one is so cool. This last part just sucks. And the mask part where you have to keep the locks, you have to keep spinning the locks, that was terrible too. But the rest of this game has been kind of cool. I love Undertale. I played that last Christmas. It was awesome. I'd like to play Deltarune at some point.
Enter the code carefully. 1, 6, 6, 8, 9, 4.
Night, oh, you're doing night 6. Oh yeah, I didn't even try night 6. I feel like I would have enjoyed that though. Cause learning that game was so much fun. That one was the most fun to learn out of all of them. 1 was a close second. Then, I mean, in reality, it goes 2, 1, 3, 4, 5 for me, I think. Even 4 was fun to learn. 3 was cool once you figured it out. Deltarune with all. Are all chapters not out? I played. I know that they came out with the first one for free, the first chapter. Oh well, then maybe I'll do the same. Cause yeah, I was thinking it was all out.
There is a passcode that you must enter before you can retrieve me.
All right, here we go.
1, 5, 9, 2, 1, 9, 9, 9, 3.
Doggone it! I thought it was 5 and saving up for SB. What's SB? You have the first 5 chapters? Oh, you haven't beat it, Top Hat Guy. Beat it for me so you can help me out. Oh, security breach. I am gonna play security breaches. I want to play right now, but I'm not going to now. I'm so frustrated with Five Nights right now. I don't... Oh, I just realized I still have the ambience playing in the background. Whoops. Ah. Oh gosh, this is so stupid.
Great job reaching parts and service. Circus Baby has been deactivated for a reason.
Because I heard they came out with an update for it or something, like a new update.
Our technicians will take it from there.
Because if you guys have any other ideas, let me know. But I genuinely cannot think of something. Withered Foxy Pup and all the Withered are my problem because they're really fast and come out of nowhere. Yeah, I'm sure on night 6 it's crazy.
Enter the code carefully. 7.
Oops.
6. 4. 2. 5. 8. 2. 3. 9. 5. Good.
Okay.
A hatch should have opened. Now you must turn back. I will guide you.
Can I turn back without her?
Auditorium so you can reach
Nope, I
the
can't.
scooping room. When you are there.
All right. So we're gonna go like this. So like I have to. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna unpause it, make sure I'm going completely straight. No, that's not gonna make sense though. Maybe my dead zone is. What about that? It's not shaky. No. Oh, let's turn down my dead zone, I guess. Let's just... I don't know. It's a really good game, but I paid full price when it came out and it was... I heard it was crazy broken. Yeah, Ruin. I've heard Ruin's just really, really good. Yeah, I heard it was super broken when it first came out. Alright, here we go. We're gonna go straight. Look.
She will try to.
Alright, here we go.
Go forward.
We're going forward.
Access denied.
So stupid. Like, no one else has this problem, right? I'm gonna okay, look. I'm going to mark this spot on my thing. And I'm going to look back. Why is this not showing up on here? I'm going to mark this and see if anybody else has this problem. Because, I mean, at this point, I don't think I can beat it. I can't find anything online about it. I can't, like, I'm just sitting here doing nothing. I'm just sitting here doing the same thing over and over again. That's a crazy person. That's what crazy people do. Well, what is the definition of insane? Hold on. Here. Hey, look at this. Look at this. Let's open this up. We're gonna go here. What's the definition of insane? Whoops, wrong button. Oh, whoops, whoops. Oops. What is the definition? Oops. Definition of insanity. A state of being seriously mental. Oh, wait. Extreme foolish or irrationality. What is it that he actually says? You guys know the quote, right? I think this is gonna pull up videos. One of these is gonna be videos. Whoops. Anyways, here, hold on. Where's the video for this? Oh, whoops. Hold on, hold on. If you go to videos, it should have him saying it. But I don't know if I get, well, I don't think I'd get in trouble for it, but I don't care. So, I'm doing what insane people do. I believe the thing, I believe it's doing the same thing over and over again, doing the exact same thing, expecting a different result. I can't, like, me doing it over again, what's that gonna do? I could just hope for the cupcake thing, but I mean, I don't know, this is pointless. All right, we're just gonna watch it. We're gonna have to be okay with watching it. We're gonna have to be okay with watching it. Because I mean, there's nothing I can do about this. So we're gonna do that. All right, here. Okay, I'm gonna close my PlayStation down because I cannot handle it. I'm gonna get my screen up so I can actually watch it. Hold on, I gotta wait for it to. Oh, you like my sign? Like my sign? Yeah, it's just a rule we have. It's just a little rule we have. If no one else has an idea, we're just oh gosh, do you see me freeze a bunch? Ooh, okay, we're back. Okay. Okay. So if we go, we're gonna open up. We're gonna close that one out. All right, where is the video? All right. Gosh, let's watch from the beginning of it too. Whoops. Oh. There we go.
Fun time audit these pros.
All right. Watch this guy. We're gonna go to this part.
Conveyor. Our technicians will take it from there.
Get full HD. Just because we respect ourselves. Gosh, stupid. This game is stupid.
Can you hear me?
I'm so mad that I'm watching this stupid thing instead of just playing it.
I said I could pretend. The cameras are watching.
I do feel defeated now. I have a little bit of pride that I just lost today, but I mean, I can't keep playing that stupid level, this stupid level.
I don't want it to happen again. There is something bad inside of me.
Just pretend I'm playing.
I can't be fixed.
Because I think this is the end. I think this is the last, like, hard part.
Room soon, but it's not going to fix what's wrong with
It's not going to fix what's wrong with me. What is this played on? This seems like PlayStation.
Will you help me? I want you to save
All
what
right.
is good, so the rest can be destroyed
I don't know.
and never recovered. But you must be careful.
Must be careful.
Valora is here, in the room with us. Valora will not return to her.
See, I am playing. Here, hold on. Where's my controller?
Return to her body.
Watch, ready? Here, I got this. See?
Careful. You must remain calm and listen to my voice.
So now you guys can just think that I'm
There's a
playing.
button on your cheek. You must find it and press it.
Really, in reality, I'd be spamming buttons to get past this stupid cutscene.
There is a task.
Oh, maybe he is using mouse.
Before you can retrieve.
He's too precise.
Enter the code carefully.
Alright. I'm not actually going to hold this.
9 1
Look how precise it is.
5 1
Yeah, he's on computer.
5 7 5.
I'm impressed by how hard all these games are.
Open. Take the card that you find.
So I have two videos I want to watch. One I'm really excited to watch. The other one's Matt Pat's. It's an hour-long version of Matt Pat's videos.
So you can
Once we see the ending of this.
When you are there, I want you to destroy this body. Put the card into your hand.
You play on mobile? Is it easier on mobile? I feel like it's got to be hard on mobile.
Now.
You excited by this gameplay that I'm doing?
This will send me to the scooping.
Does it look like I'm playing? Is this right? Oh, don't worry. Sefasir, I have no pride left to give. I'm watching this video. If you guys have been watching me long enough to know...
You must follow my instructions in Funtime Auditorium.
So I don't know if any of you guys watched me this long, but I played Conker's Bad Fur Day, and I own the game on Xbox, but I couldn't play it. I couldn't stream it on Xbox. So I played an emulation of it, and the final boss was broken, so I just watched a video and pretend I played it. That was a good time.
Go forward. Stop.
I'm so mad that it doesn't say access denied.
Go forward and left.
They're running. Makes it so much more annoying.
Stop. Be silent.
Be silent. It's broken. Stop, Officer. Because I only play on mobile.
Stop.
It's gotta be harder, right? On mobile? Okay, I'm gonna turn this volume up so we can kind of hear what's going
You
on.
are almost there.
You guys should be able to hear about as loud as it is for me.
Stop. She is right in front of you. Don't move. He is here to help, Ballora. He is not here to hurt us.
Aww.
Ballora, he is here to help us.
This might be too loud.
Forward again.
I'm turning it down a little bit.
Ballora is behind you. She is afraid of the scooping room. She will not follow you.
Oh yeah, he is playing on mouse.
Warning,
Just
you've entered a highly dangerous area. You
Yep.
have entered from maintenance hatch 1B, reserved for cleaning and repair of the scooper.
oh shoot, oh
Entering
shoot.
This side of the room is strictly prohibited by unauthorized personnel.
You are in the scooping room now. Fun time Foxy has been here today.
Who's the other person you're watching at the same time? I can't watch two. Oh, hold on. Here, I'll respond.
Ballora has already been here today.
No, they all killed themselves.
Baby has already been here today. I've been out,
No.
but they always put me back. They always put us back inside. There's nowhere for us to hide here. There is nowhere to go.
They're all
when
dead.
we look like this. But if we looked like you, then we could hide. If we looked like you, then we would have somewhere to go. The
I don't-
scooper only hurts for a moment.
Oh shoot, the mirror. Hold on. Did you see that?
The scooper only hurts for a moment.
Who is that? That's crazy. I wouldn't have noticed. Did it just get entered? Oh, she lied?
Don't tell Daddy that I'm here. I wanted to watch your show too.
I've been sprinting and crawling. I did both.
You're wonderful. Where did the other children go?
Man, this makes me hate this game. The fact that I wasn't able to beat it. So is that the fake ending? That was the end of that? So I guess we could how do I get the cupcakes to come up? I mean, it doesn't matter at this point. Should we watch the cupcake version of it? Here, let's watch the other ending real quick. Sister, location, cupcake, and ending. No. Minigame secret ending. Okay, we're gonna watch this version of it too. Shut up.
And today I'm going to show you how to do a
Shut up.
game correctly.
Wait.
So here, it's supposed to be like a mini game, and I have a secret ending waiting for us when we do it.
Wait, can I?
Correctly. And I'm going to show you how, so we can see it.
Wait, can I play this version of it? All right, we're just gonna watch it. I don't care. I don't care. We're just gonna watch the without no commentary. Okay. So I'm Freddy? That would be awesome. All right. Does this show us the actual ending to it? No, that's not it. I want to see like the actual ending. No, not solution. I want to see the secret room. Okay, let's just look up secret room. Okay. Secret room gameplay? Maybe this is what it is?
Let's check on Ballora and make sure she's on her stage.
Basically, when Ennard went inside Michael Afton and became him.
Now let's check on Funtime Foxy.
Oh, went inside of Michael Afton and became him? Oh, okay.
Be exposed to here.
Wait.
See, yeah.
Oh, it's a whole nother game. Oh, we can't watch this. Maybe we'll do that in the future. I didn't know it was a whole nother game. So, we failed completely. We didn't beat it. We didn't beat it. This game is stupid. All right, so whatever. We're gonna stick with. I'm going to be the loser that didn't beat Five Nights at Freddy's sister location. I don't care, but we've got more to do. Listen, we've got better things to do. I've got a couple videos I want to pull up. We're gonna watch the MatPat video, but I want to show you guys the more exciting video first. MatPat. I mean, I don't know if everyone's watched it, but I haven't, so I want to watch it with you guys. Yo, Lily, what's up, homie? Dude, good to hear from you. See from you? I'm reading. You just came in, right? Yeah, we just beat sister location. I'm gonna just tell people that. I'm gonna just tell people that we beat sister location. I won't even, yeah, why don't I just tell people that? For all everyone knows, we beat sister location. So when people ask, I'm just gonna say we beat sister location. So if anybody asks, if anybody ever comes in here and says, like talks about it, we're gonna make it like we beat sister location. Where's my stream videos? I have a playlist with videos. Not live streams. Okay, hold on. Dang it. Here, let's just go to my playlists. How do I go to my playlists? My channel? Under playlist, maybe? Stopped at the loser, didn't need the rest. What do you mean? Where's my videos? Maybe it's at the bottom? Oh, I might have it under private. Here we go. No, we already watched this. This video was... I need this out of this playlist. Anyways, here's the video I want to watch. Hold on. Where is it? Here it is. Okay. Oh, that's loud. Okay. So here's the video. Hold on. Let me see what it... Okay, hold on. You can't make it past the spring lock suit? Dude, I'm doing well. Thank you for asking, Lily. Now that I'm done with that game, pretending to be done with that game, I'm good. Dude, Rip the Claw Fatbo's my favorite hoe. I don't know, you've been pretty down recently, Sapphire. You've been really, been a real downer recently. I don't know what's gotten into you. Mild Rock, that was my favorite bay. That part's true. All right, let's do this. All right, we're gonna test out. So this is top 10 scary animatronics. That is terrifying. I don't know how people played. Oh, shoot. All right. Can we get to the intro part? Yep, I beat it. Thank you. See, Lily gets it. Bob the Duck. What the frick? That's awesome. All right. Turn off captions. We don't need captions. Yeah, we don't need captions.
I think they're not real, but somehow I feel
I don't want this intro. All right. This guy's most amazing top 10. They don't need your subs. Don't sub to them. These okay. Listen. So when I was a kid, I went to Chuck E. Cheese. I love Chuck E. Cheese. Everybody loves Chuck E. Cheese. Everybody loves Chuck E. Cheese. Okay, when I was a kid, I went to Chuck E. Cheese, and you know how like when power goes off on certain things, they like certain things will slow down and stuff. That's what happened. Maybe it didn't, but in my brain it happened when I was a kid, and it terrified me. And now I have like, I'm not like, obviously I'm playing Five Nights at Freddy, so I don't have some sort of like, I'm not like scarred for life from it. But I'll never forget that. And it like slowed down and it scared the crap out of me. So the Chuck E. Cheese thing is a real thing. So let's do this. So that's no joke that happened. I don't. Maybe it didn't. Spicy Bob is very annoying. I like Spicy Bob.
A group of robots that have been a showstopper at Chuck E. Cheese.
No, but I did.
1989. I didn't know it went back that
I did have a fear of it. Yes, it looked like this.
So if you want one last scare, you might need to visit Chuck E. Cheese sooner than later.
I don't like this guy's
the company
voice.
actually decided to get rid of them for good. Well, you know what? That's probably a smart strategy. Also, fix the pizza situation.
Very, very annoying.
These animatronics have been tormenting, scaring the lives.
Oh, I love Chuck E. Cheese. I'd go now.
The company plans on replacing them with updated robots, and you know what? I'm not even mad at that. Climbing up this list, and at number 9, we have E.T.'s friend. If you thought E.T. was scary,
Let's skip ahead a little bit.
Children, I guarantee.
Can they see like a clip of it? Oh, that is creepy.
Well, I've come to accept E.T., but I don't know if I can come to accept.
That's creepy. Holy crap.
They're way too terrifying.
The Little Mermaid? See, this I don't remember.
Immersive, creepy. Take, for example, the Little Mermaid ride. The ride follows Ariel through 3 acts, starting with Ariel's world under the sea and goes all the way to the Royal Way.
Connor's got too many accounts.
Ursula animatronic is what we're talking about right now.
Jinx beat you though, Connor. Oh shoot, okay, I do remember this.
But sometimes she might
Have any of you guys played these?
Take a look at what the heck I'm talking.
Welcome back, Buffy. Oh shoot. It broke while they were using it, or while it was going on. That's creepy.
Poor and unfortunate soul. That was pretty.
So, was anybody? I feel like this must have been before I was born, but they had a Jaws ride.
Florida operated for
Hold on.
2 decades before it was shut down in 2000.
Did somebody die?
World of Harry Potter, of course.
Oh, it was in Disney. Yeah, that's right. It was Universal.
To get onto this ride, they know firsthand how terrifying it was.
Gosh, I would have hated this. That's terrifying.
Great white shark. If you have an irrational fear of sharks, this
Have a show on Saturday. Oh yeah, we're doing Wish.com on Saturday. Jeez, I hate that. That's so loud. I hate that. That would have terrified me. I am scared of sharks. That thing I genuinely am scared of sharks.
Number 6, we have the entire It's a Small World.
Stop talking. Have you guys ever been on the It's a Small World ride? That thing is terrifying. I'm not terrified by it, but people being terrified of that makes perfect sense. Look at this thing. I've had dreams about this ride. Not nightmares, but dreams. So I'm not surprised. Go Jazz Hands. That's stupid.
Go on it and listen to the song play over and over and over.
I hate this guy's voice.
It's one of Disney's most iconic rides, but I could do without this one.
Oh, Jungle Book was in it. See, I didn't even know that.
I'm sure you all know who Pennywise is.
There's no way.
But in case you repressed all your memories,
they had a Pennywise ride?
The hell out of you guys. Well, let me refresh your memory.
Guys, why have they not had Pennywise at Halloween Horror Nights? I want to go to Halloween Horror Nights so bad. I've gone twice and it was so much fun. I want to go so bad.
From it, and he can disguise himself as the victim's worst fear, and then he will feed onto their souls. Now that we're all caught up, well,
where's my mod?
Scary Pennywise animatronic. Is this real life right now? Is that Georgie with one
Oh shoot.
arm? This Halloween store
that's just an animatronic.
Way too far in my opinion. But wait.
Loves Halloween Horror Nights? Halloween Horror Nights is freaking awesome.
Listen to this.
That's terrifying.
Even for me. Let's move
Bill
on.
Scarlet Pennywise crazy good.
Sal jumps in at number 4. This is a 6-foot-tall animatronic that was built
shoot.
to attract carnival and amusement park customers into funhouse.
This guy's voice is super annoying. Stop.
Face to face with this thing.
Who the heck? Oh shoot, that's actually like... That's...
Her laugh is the creepiest thing I've ever heard. I'm almost 30 years old.
Alright, Ronald McDonald's...
People would purposely avoid getting their big... Probably betrayed through him first. And honestly, I don't blame them. They probably betrayed McDonald's and went to the narrative.
Here, let's hear this one.
Instead.
I don't think Sapphire was ever a Twitter or a YouTube mod.
You should be happy that I only showed you a small clip.
Shut up.
This thing.
All right, so this is the one that I was curious about.
Right now, this is not okay.
That's terrifying.
How does something like this actually exist? I don't know. You know what we should do? We should petition this to have this thing burned.
If I was, it was taken. No, don't say that, Sapphire.
What kid would want to see this thing in person? If you didn't have a fear of clowns before, well, you probably do now. I couldn't find a video of this clown in action, and you know what? I'm actually pretty glad about.
Shut up.
One. We've seen.
Oh, okay. So I've never seen this in real life. This is probably older than me. But this one's a real one that I've. This is a real one I've heard of.
Say that I didn't warn you. Whoever made this thing must have hated children. I literally feel like he's looking right into my soul. He's probably used to hide underneath.
There's a creepypasta about that one that's really good.
They wouldn't dare look into his eyes. Nothing good ever came from watching this.
There's a really good creepypasta about that Chuck E. Cheese. Alright. So the other video we're gonna watch is the one Crimson. Here, let's just look up Matt Pat Five Nights at Freddy's. Yes, Sapphire, you are correct. That's what it was. Crimson or Sapphire had to give me a reason to take it away from Crimson and give it to him. And unfortunately, Sapphire, you know I love you, but you haven't given me a reason yet. Matt Pat FNAF. So there should be an entire whoops. There should be an entire thing for this. Like an hour-long one that yeah, this is the one that. So this is the whole thing. Do we want to watch this whole thing? Can I do this? Am I allowed to do this? Dude. What's today? Tuesday? I might be down to get on. Send me a text message. Or not send me a text or Discord message. I don't care. Send me a message when you get on. I might get on. Dude, Sapphire, you gotta do better than that. Guys, we're watching this whole thing. An hour and 30 minutes? Oh yeah, dude. Thanks for coming by, homie. Alright, we're watching this whole video.
This one is big, my friends, and I gotta admit, kind of nervous. I haven't attempted a timeline video on this franchise since 2018. Back in the days.
Well, you go to bed so early, Savage. I don't know what to tell you.
Was actually a surprise, and Fazgoo wasn't a phrase I
so, this is his first video on it. Remember before? Oh, never mind.
And more robot kids than you can shake a
Wait, what?
It is exhausting trying to keep track of this whole franchise, which honestly is why I'm here today. The lore at this point is
so he's
it is full of speculation and theories.
This is what got you into FNAF?
Everyone, and to give us all a baseline to talk about this franchise.
Aren't I against college?
It's time to reveal my current working FNAF timeline. But just before I do, I just want to
kind of
first, this timeline is massive.
I'm against college for myself.
This thing towers over.
Got falsely diagnosed people with mental problems to get my money up. I'm working towards psychology. That's kind of sweet, dude.
FNAF really boils down to the story of one man, William F.
If you have a reason to go to college, all for it. Just live in an uncivilized time zone. So this one's called the FNAF Ultimate Timeline Combined. Let me know if you guys want me to turn it up. I can.
Grab some popcorn or your pitchforks if you're
the good time zone.
Something controversial, and make sure that you subscribe, since this is going to be a video that you're going to want to come back to a few times in order to fully.
Oh, what is?
Any more waiting? I present to you the story of a loving, obsessive father who slowly into
You're doing rolling, Buffy? That's sick.
Discovered the secret to eternal life.
So, there's a lot I don't understand about this game.
Our story begins not in the 1980s or even in the 1970s.
You want to be an engineer, and you called.
It was the of the Great Depression, and people were in desperate need of cheap
Who knew a cat could be one? Stop, Jinx.
Fourth highest unemployment in the nation.
Is everybody gonna go to college? Am I gonna be the dumbest in my stream? I mean, I am. Okay. So this is about the start of it.
That could lift their spirits. A simple roadside attraction called Fredbear's Singin' Show. The ads were.
Oh, so this is straight up from the actual books and lore. You are. I mean, obviously you're smart. Good work, Buffy.
Cartoons like Mickey Mouse, Felix the Cat, Betty Boop. It immediately
Top Hat guy, don't say that.
Was a place where you could
yeah, can you tell me how to psychologically build people or tear people down?
Entertainment as you watch the local trained real-life dancing bear perform on stage. Normally, you only got to see dancing bears at.
Oh no, dude! Remember the bear Ukraine game I played? Not Ukraine, Russian game.
That's $1 without food. But this was a smaller show, like the type from the Von Brothers or the.
Insult myself? That's your job? Oh no, dude! You're way late on that.
Brought a glimmer of joy at a time when so much was wrong with the world. The simple show would go on.
You can't tear me down anymore, Sefasur.
Passing through looking for a quick meal, but it left a permanent impression on one little boy, capturing his imagination.
Oh, that's cool.
One little boy named Billy.
So he's the main bad guy, from my understanding.
William Afton. The bear could dance. It could sing. For decades, William.
You getting off top, that guy? All good. Have a good night, dude.
Bear to life, but how? William was smart, without a doubt, and he had a keen mind for business, but he wasn't the most creative. How do you make a singing, dancing bear come to life? The best he could do was using rudimentary costumes. We know, based on the poster that was hidden in Security Breach, that at least at one point, Fredbear was an actual bear. Dancing bear shows.
That's cool. So he based it off of a bear.
The problem is that timing-wise, none of our main characters would be the people in charge of that business in the 30s, and a series of pizza restaurants.
You might be right, Sapphire, but how are we gonna know?
Best case scenario, if Afton's running the singing show when he's 18, that still puts him at nearly.
You're getting off too, Bob. All good, homie. Thanks for coming by, dog.
Spree begins. That just doesn't make a lot of logical sense because.
So we do know that he's the bad guy.
That's why I suspect that Fredbear's singing show was either a family business that Afton then carried on to a new generation, or something that he saw as a kid and just wanted to recreate when he grew up.
Was 3 the earliest game in terms of timeline?
Pioneering the use of mascot suits throughout his theme park. The big innovation: suits with 5 fingers. This allowed the performers wearing the suits to use arms and hands to interact with the guests, as opposed to the old.
This isn't gonna work. You gotta do better than that.
Limply by their sides. Finally, with a simple mascot suit, he would be able to realize his childhood dream. He would be able to bring Fredbear to life. To appeal to the kids, and for copyright reasons, he changed Fredbear from a realistic brown animal to a cartoonish yellow bear with a purple hat and boots. But feeling like
I don't want people to get bad grades because of my stream. But also,
well, Fredbear
I do.
Was certainly his first love. Bonnie was extra special because that was his. It was an original character that he had created.
So Bonnie was the second one he made.
Scratch. William's hand-sewn costumes were rough, with seams and stitches visibly showing. It's a handcrafted suit. You can see the seams and everything. It even has 5 fingers for the performer's hands. It is very much not a Springtrap suit. This is something much more rudimentary. It came at a time before animatronics were a part.
So Springtrap is Bonnie.
I suspect that it was actually the first, predating literally everything.
I feel like this isn't the right order, but we're doing timelines lore, not Matt Pat timeline.
There's also a whole separate discussion to be had here about
Right, college. What if he's unable to become?
He's choosing to lure
Stop, Sapphire. It's not gonna work.
About his emotional attachment.
I hope we don't see anything, because I don't even know what sister. I don't know what Security Breach looks like.
And that's not all. In this whole franchise,
but at 83 happened, there's no way springs can go from 0 to 100 in 1 second. Crush a skull, so. I mean, yeah, but for the story.
Was a 5-fingered wearable suit at one point in the story, as we see in this shot from the graphic.
So Springtrap is Bonnie, okay.
Like everyone else was turned into an animatronic. This seems to imply that all of the main characters had similar wearable mascot outfits at least at one point in time, and that whoever is having the FNAF 4 nightmares, if they even are nightmares.
I'm sorry, stretched a little too thin.
Specifically,
just a thin little guy.
To small but enthusiastic crowds. Finally, he was able to deliver fantasy and fun to all the kids.
So it started off as an actual outfit. Or no, he didn't start off as an outfit.
Afton, despite eventually falling to become the heartless serial killer and mad scientist that we know him as,
the thing's in the way. Hold on. Let me.
He wanted to bring
Give me a
things
second.
to life from the very beginning. A theme that recurs a lot for him throughout the
wait till after we're done.
That could have been the end of the story. It could have been perfect.
Because I don't know if it's going to talk about it here.
Other people saw the success of his idea and they wanted in.
Chuck E. Cheese.
Party World, a rival restaurant starring performing animal characters.
Oh.
His idea, except they did it better. William may have been the first, but obviously he
is Security Breach something that happens in this? Because I don't want to see. We're going to skip Security Breach if we get to it. I'll skip it on the video if it does come up.
Animals actually come to life. All of the performers in this restaurant were robots, simple metal skeletons that were powered by battery packs, but all of them able to freely turn and talk and dance on their own.
That's kind of cool.
Human required. It was like magic.
So his was humans at the start. That's good to know.
Creator named Henry Emily. This Henry, in some
Emily is
small
not
way,
a last
harnessed
name.
the power of life itself. Afton admired him. He was jealous, sure, but he also looked upon this man with awe. Off to one side of Chica's party world was a small cabaret stage featuring an elephant magician. On the other, a hippo known to ramble on and on. That
These are
was
just
more of a joke for the parents, but it was the main stage that was for
that
the
must
kids.
be like
A rocking band of characters featuring a yellow
fan
chicken
versions of
with a
him.
southern drawl named Chica, backed by a band of other country themed
Chica gets hot though.
a pig with a banjo, an upbeat frog from the local swimming hole, and a brown bear with a heavy southern accent. Wait, a bear? But bears were his animals. Why not a cow? Or something to fit the country.
I like his mad face that just looks like a mustache.
Adding insult to injury, they had the nerve to call this thing Ned Bear, a direct copy of his own Fredbear.
Whoops, that's gonna leave a mark.
I've suspected that the
So he was a good guy,
story than just being a bunch more animatronics to fill out the roster.
but I don't know exactly what he's done.
Which is just so
He killed a kid, I think.
Fredbear. And yet there are two key details that we're going to have to justify with mediocre Melody's mention. One, they're very rudimentary with external battery packs, implying that they come very
External battery packs, that's weird.
We know that at minimum, Mr. Hippo does eventually become an official member of the extended Freddyverse. But if these things are supposed to be cheap, generic rip-offs, why would you be trying to rip off yourself? You wouldn't. You would be stealing.
Or the one kid he killed more like
So if
5 and
Afton
6.
created Fredbear, there would have to be some rival.
Really?
The only other person who would
That he
likely
specifically
rip off
killed?
Henry. We've talked extensively about how
They'll probably show something about that.
Henry's design aesthetic, so it just has to be him. I don't think Henry's doing this maliciously. He doesn't strike me as the type. He was like
Way more? All right, well, we'll probably find out.
Someone else that was running a rival restaurant franchise. But that's enough motivation to start Afton down a path of jealous rivalry, but also begrudging admiration. As the Freddy Files Ultimate Edition says, it's important to revisit the beginning of Henry and William's relationship, so here you go.
I guess I don't know how,
Future Matt Pat here coming back to add this one in. Seems like the recently released character encyclopedia has backed up all of this speculation. I've had this timeline written for about a month now.
I guess
I've also been holding off a bit to see what wrenches this character encyclopedia.
I just haven't really paid attention to how many he's killed, because I didn't know he was the bad guy till the last couple games.
Call out the suspicious similarities.
But yeah, he did say more than 5 or 6, so that's fair.
Ned Bear looks
Sorry,
like
sad
imitation,
suitcase.
altered just enough to avoid copyright issues. I don't know about you, but
That
we were right
I love that he thought that through too, the copyright issues and stuff. That's funny.
Get Mr. Hippo from the rival franchise as part of the Fazbear crew.
Is that
Also,
like
here's a lot of what happened in the real life history of Chuck E. Cheese, with two rival restaurants, each with their own casts of characters merging to become one unified brand. Again, we've gone into that.
I forgot about that. That I knew that was kind of a thing. I didn't know which characters.
Few things actually.
Chuck E. Cheese's been around for a while.
Location named Chica's Party World exists. It is mentioned in the source code teasing sister location, so it is out there somewhere and doesn't fit cleanly anywhere. Second, in the story The Puppet Carver, Chica is very explicitly looped in with the book versions of Pig Patch and Ned Bear, implying that
Ned Bear, what a name.
Thirdly, her design just fits better with a theme of down-home country animals with southern accents playing the banjo and eating with bibs. And with her being the
Eating with
headliner of the show and name on the
bibs.
restaurant, it would make sense then that when the restaurants merged, she was the one that was added to the main cast of characters, while all the other media.
The bunny is already
Also, when
creepy.
Freddy's closes after William's killing spree, she's the one to branch back off into her old franchise and is therefore missing in sister locations.
Does-
a detail that's
Does William die at some point?
It might also explain why William decided to stuff his first dead kid into Chica.
Okay.
That one was Henry's creation, not his. Afton's jealous admiration turned to hardened bitterness. A bitterness that would only grow over the next couple of years as families continued to choose Chica's party.
So he was just William was just a bad
The
dude.
appeal of the robots. Eventually, his restaurant would go bankrupt, only to get bailed out by, of course, Henry Emily. Another insult. Another.
Is my
that
bot in here?
Wouldn't soon forget.
Oh, there it is.
1979. Despite being bitter, Afton couldn't deny that what
You-
came next was a period of massive success and expansion. With the two franchises now merged into one, it was the best of both worlds. Afton's ideas with
Did he
Henry's
buy
robotic
it?
expertise. The two men decided to launch under a new name, Fredbear's Family Diner, a pizza
Okay,
chain that would
so they went
eventually
together.
feature a mix of humans in performing suits as well as on-stage animatronics. They decided to stick with Fredbear as the headliner, considering the yellow.
This must have been during the second. No, not the second one, would it?
Performing animal normal mascot. Afton appreciated that. This new restaurant would also see a mix of characters as the two franchises merged into one, with Pig Patch and Happy Frog performing right alongside Fredbear and Bonnie. And as part of this one big Fredbear family, they even got themselves official merch.
So does that mean there's some where they just don't have people inside of them?
Crappy Mr. Hippo fridge magnet?
That said,
That must be one of the games I haven't
characters
played.
were winners. The reception to some characters was just
That's when the spring lock was introduced?
way into the dumpsters.
Oh, yeah.
Tech stores of lost nostalgia, waiting for their chance to step back into the limelight.
You're
even
right.
When a headliner went out of commission. Others, though, would fare much better, like a new Pirate Fox, as well as a blue guitar-playing variant of the yellow Bonnie Bunch. Ultimately, the franchise would get so big, it would spawn its own cartoon show, Fredbear and Friends. Business was booming. In the end, Fredbear and Bonnie's popularity would be so strong that they would be able to support the Fredbear's Family Diner franchise all on their own.
Oh, that's cool.
Sister location dedicated to their friends.
Sister location.
In 1983, Freddy Fazbear's Pizza launched, giving a dedicated home to all this new supporting cast of characters: Chica the Chicken, Bonnie the Blue Bunny, Foxy the Pirate, and
So that's the first game.
a brown Freddy
That's the
Fazbear.
first game, right?
Business was good, and Afton was happy, mostly. It did bother him that the one original character that he created, the one that he himself played, Golden Bonnie, got passed over for inclusion in that cartoon show. The only character in the roster of regulars to get ignored for the show, but other than that, things were going smoothly. He had himself a wife, 2 sons, a daughter, he had a thriving business, and best of all, he was able to learn—
Was this before he killed somebody?
He both loved and hated Henry. Together, they were constantly pushing the limits of what these characters could do. Because it was quick—
This must have been before he killed anybody, right?
Hand-sewn suit with 5 fingers that any performer could wear. Eventually, Henry would design one
Okay.
of his signature animatronics.
So this is 83. We're at 83 right now, which is the Bite of 83 is the first one.
Jaw design. This was the first generation of animatronics. But why stop there? Afton had big ideas. What if the animatronics weren't just locked to the stage, but could freely roam the restaurant and interact
Over
with kids?
80
What if his
people?
mascot suits could
Okay, let's see. Maybe Matt will tell us.
use more than just rigid metallic skeletons?
That's-
Why not experiment with tubes and wires that would give the animatronics fluidity and flexibility while still providing structure? The possibilities for this technology were—
This is the first time they used
Afton fell
the
in love with robotics. He had started
like
with a dream of
robot
bringing
versions
one
of
simple
them.
singing bear to life, but with robots, he had stumbled across the
That's
tools that gave him
crazy.
the ability to control life itself. And thanks to Henry, he was practically speedrunning his way to an engineering degree. And while William wouldn't admit it out loud, one other thing that kept pushing him forward was the desire to beat his former rival, to prove himself smarter and more capable, to surpass the man who everyone
So this
else
is when he-
considered to be a visionary genius. But pride cometh before the fall, and tragedy was about to strike.
The Afton era. Okay. There it is. Okay, so the Bite of 83.
Whole restaurant franchise.
Oh no, you're good.
Fredbear's Family Diner and the new
Sad suitcase.
Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Together,
I mean, I'm sure the game doesn't really give an answer for that.
Make it into a reality. They called their new invention the spring lock suit, and fittingly enough, it was symbolic of the partnership between these two men. A human suit as designed.
This
by
needs to
William
be
that could
in
become a
freaking
freestanding Henry-style robot. But because it was
Halloween
still
Horror
gonna take
Nights.
quick kinks to work out, the rollout was limited, restricted only to the Fredbear's Family Diner location. All of this meant that William was busier than ever. He didn't have time to be a full-time parent, so he designed a nanny.
It means you're like gonna be here, but you're not gonna be talking, which is, I have that just in case so people, like, I don't want to annoy people when they're lurking. If you don't get upset at me talking to you while you're here, you don't even have to say lurk, you can just kind of hang out. But lurking, so I try not to talk to people when they're lurking.
By jump scaring him with a foxy mask.
This was 3?
William watched all of it from his cameras.
That was 3, wasn't it?
Tomorrow was another day, after all. Except Michael's torment didn't stop.
No, this was 4.
Through Michael's mind. Why did he have to be the one to take care of this whining crybaby all the time? It
Maybe
just
this was
wasn't
3.
fair. It was time that he got even with his brother by playing the ultimate prank. A prank that just so happened to be on this
Not really still
his
watching.
friends would take his scared little brother and make him do the one thing that he
That
was
works too.
terrified of doing, getting close to the animatronics. That would be embarrassing for the kid that was such
But
a
now 4 does the scaring? Okay.
screamed, kicked, and fought just as they were putting that small squirming boy
They
up to
killed
Fredbear's
him.
lips. The mouth snapped shut. The sensitive spring locks inside the body had been triggered by the boy's movement.
I mean, let's be real, Ninja. I wasn't really playing before anyways. This is stupid.
The boy was taken to the
Oh, well, yeah, I guess I'm technically lurking.
Flowers and pills filled the
This is the first time I've ever watched like a long video with chat.
couldn't recover.
We'll do this
The
every day now.
consciousness began to fade.
Just kidding, just kidding.
Michael's last words, a small and flimsy
No, this is the kind of thing that I like to stream, but I would never make a video about because I feel it'd be kind of lame to just steal people's videos unless I broke it up. There's people that just post themselves watching a video. I don't want to do that.
would live again. It would just take time. Time that
Maybe
right
one day
now,
when I get make enough money.
Son's heart flatlined as the boy faded into the inky unknown.
So he did straight up die. Here, hold on. I'm gonna rewind that for a second. Hold on.
Happening around the restaurants. Kids were now required to wear security. In the aftermath, heart son avoid hospital bed. The hospital ring put in that small.
All right, here it is. This is what we missed.
Lips, the mouth snapped shut. The sensitive
oh,
the body had been
my bad, Ninja.
They'd immediately clamped
I see what you mean.
The wriggling stopped. The boy went limp, but it was just a prank. It was meant to be funny. The boy was taken to the hospital and
okay, so he was
an IV. Flowers and pills filled the nightstand next to his
goat on the moon.
The damage was too severe. He couldn't recover. As the younger brother's consciousness began to fade, he could hear Michael's last words, a small and flimsy apology. But his father, Williams, through the voice of the Fredbear plush, were a firm and committed promise to a dying son. You're broken. I will put you back together. This would not be the end. No matter what, Williams
when did that happen?
Live again. It would just take time.
How do we...
Right now, he just didn't have. His young son.
He must have made that animation.
The boy faded into the inky unknown of the afterlife. In the aftermath of the tragedy, changes started happening around the restaurants. Kids were now required to wear security wristbands to prevent anyone from outside.
That means a lot.
Any kid who approached the exit without permission would have to answer to the security puppet, a marionette on strings that could fly around on rails across the restaurant to stop kids in their tracks. It was Williams' idea, inspired by Michael constantly leaving the restaurant without his brother. In the wake of the spring lock failure, all the
Phone Guy
were getting retired, locked away at the nearby Freddy Fazbear.
Phone Guy's the best character. Everyone knows that.
After all the hard work that Henry had put into that,
I love his face.
Bury the boy's small body in a remote location out in the woods.
Cece's?
His drive into and out of work.
Cece the kid?
The death of this little boy sent the family
maybe
his wife,
the
crippled with grief, was so distraught that all she could do was
see. This is not something I did.
Son Michael was far worse, complaining of seeing hallucinations of a golden bear standing outside of his window. The boy
yeah, of course he. Was
being haunted by the ghost of his
the kid that died.
The suit that took
okay, that makes sense.
The suit's three-toed feet digging into the wet earth. The words "It's me" ringing in Michael's ears.
Him trying to recreate his kids, I'm guessing, was like put them into the robots. I don't know if he made that like a spirit thing or like actually made it like a.
Some nights, Michael would even go so far
he made it like a
room to check the gravesite and ensure that his brother was still there. As for William himself,
like they just thought the way his kid did. I don't know.
Junior's, the local bar.
Oh, crying child. Okay.
He found himself going there more and more frequently, spending longer and longer amounts of time there. The bar gave him a place to think, to remember, to reflect and stew on how Henry had stolen his idea for an animal-themed restaurant. How they'd cut his character out of
the his dad? What about his kid, I mean?
Was there. How Henry had humiliated him by buying him out of bankruptcy.
We're taking this as fact. We're not going to pretend this is a theory. We're pretending this is a fact.
William ordered one more drink, but it was one too many. The bar turned him out and told him to go home.
What game is this one from?
Angry, William raced back to the restaurant to give Henry a piece of his mind, only to find someone else waiting. Henry's daughter, Charlie, locked outside of the building, bullies laughing at her through the window. Fine, some other problem to fix. But then Afton got an idea, a beautifully awful idea. This was his chance to get back at the man that had humiliated him all those years ago. Henry had killed his business, and now Henry's robotic suit had killed his son. It was time for William to do some killing of his own. Let Henry feel what it's like to have something you love get ripped away. While parties continued inside the walls of the pizzeria, William attacked Charlie in the back alley. It felt good. He felt free. The years of resentment and bitterness trapped in his heart finally released in a moment of pure unapologetic evil.
Charlie was the kid?
Make Henry hurt like he hurts.
He attacked Charlie?
That moment, William became a killer. He dropped Charlie.
Is that who's Gregory was one of his recreations? Which one's Gregory?
Family problems later that night. Appalled.
Okay. So it might be one of the different endings then.
Charlie's death would remain on the books as a random act of violence. And though Henry had suspicions about William, there was no physical evidence. Nothing that
Charlie was Henry's kid. Oh, that's what you said. Oh no!
In the weeks that followed, Fredbear's Family Diner would close for good. 2 high-profile deaths.
Was he one of the bullies?
Grieving owners in such a short period of time was just too much bad press to handle.
Okay, from Security Breach. Okay.
Was still open, and it was the newer restaurant anyway.
Oh no, that's.
From the diner, including the old yellow suits and security puppets.
MatPat already spoiled something.
And there they would sit for 2 uneventful years. The rest of 1983 and 1984.
Oh, might not be true. Okay.
Freddy Fazbear's Pizza and the new cast of characters were a hit.
Should we read Five Nights on stream?
Afton kept a low profile and buried himself in work and research, quickly reaching Henry's level of engineering and even surpassing him. And while Henry's
Silver Eyes is low-key my favorite book. No, I'm sold.
Afton Robotics for all those pet projects that were a little bit too experimental for the regular operations of the pizzeria.
Once I get another camera set up, I wouldn't be terribly against it. It might be fun.
A veritable bunker, which allowed him to work while still monitoring his kids via hidden security cameras.
Okay, this is. This is the secret room that we didn't get to.
Why the cameras were so important. Why he was down there in the
I gotta get better at my reading voice.
All to fulfill the promise
Bedtime stories.
I will put you back together. This was
I'll be tempted.
All for him. Right? But cameras weren't enough. He needed to solve the runaway Michael problem. He had to keep him in the house. He couldn't have another one of his kids wind up dead inside an animatronic suit. So why not run a little experiment on Michael? You see, all this work with Henry had gotten Afton to start learning.
I wouldn't be able to read for that long though. 3 hours is a long time to read.
As humans were, our reality is so easy to manipulate.
I'm tempted. I'll look into it. I'll think of a way to do it.
Like sound. With just a few sounds, he had discovered that
my plan for a future stream. Oh shoot, oh my gosh, I cannot believe that I have to find where I was at. I'm gonna have a camera over here. I got a spot on my desk where it's empty. I'm gonna have a camera facing down. That's where we're gonna like unbox stuff that we buy from Wish. I gotta find a way to hook up a camera. I have a really terrible camera, but we'll deal with it for now. But anyways. Okay, so we're like up here somewhere. Here.
All to fulfill the promise that he had made to his son, right? I will put you back together. This was for him. All for him, right? But cameras weren't enough. He needed to solve the runaway
here.
Michael
We're back.
problem. He had to keep him in the house. He couldn't
Sorry, hold on. I'll put my camera.
Dead inside of an animatronic suit.
Don't worry, you didn't see anything. We're right where we are now.
You see, all
right, thanks for coming by, Sefficer. Have a good night.
The human mind.
Going to bed early again, just saying. Even though it's not early, it's 11:30 for you.
Deceptions like sound. With just a few sounds, he had discovered that he could alter a person's vision. He could transform blank, smooth plastic robots into lumbering, twisted nightmares. Nightmares far scarier than he could create with actual materials.
This was his way to test it?
Rotting, putrid, terrifying. These would be his means of keeping his son Michael in the house where he belonged. Was it extreme? Maybe. But then again, this was the boy who had killed his son. He would make him
Oh, that's fair. That actually makes sense. That's actually makes sense. It's 8:30 for me. PM.
Facing literal nightmares, illusions created by sound. Michael,
dude, me too, Jinx. I don't think about that, but I do sweat a ton. Yeah. Wait a minute. Hold on. Go back for a second.
Michael would never forget these either. Years later, as a security guard, he would still
Michael was the security guard.
But all of these extra projects meant that his home life suffered even more. He was an absent.
We do need to play a game again, Sefficer, because I am curious. I haven't talked to you in a while. I don't know what this is from. That must be from Security Breach. That was beautiful.
Repeated demands that he leave his office and engage with the family. He refused time and time.
That was his wife.
No choice but to leave.
You call that a house?
Oh.
Like a morgue in there. You need to see your son.
The baby isn't mine.
Well, how's this? I'm keeping the diamond ring.
And through it all, there was one lingering feeling. William wasn't done.
Oh, is that what she's saying in there? Oh, okay, so I must have just forgotten that.
Charlie's murder had unlocked something in him, and he wanted more. June 26th, 1985. Putting on the golden Bonnie suit, he lured children one by one to the back room of the pizzeria when no one was looking. At first, he was cautious. He would lure them with promises of cake and cookies. He told them that their dog had died. He would ask for help with homework.
Aww.
The first. You never truly forget your first.
I was the first. I have seen everything.
But where to hide the bodies? He couldn't sneak out. Someone would see him. He had to hide them in a place where they'd never be found, and where they'd
He was just straight up killing children.
stuffed inside of the suits. No one maintained those things anyway except for him. And so Susie would go into Chica. Fritz, Jeremy, and Gabriel would come next, but it was easy.
No!
And with each little life he snuffed out, his lies got bigger. Their house was burning. They're just being kidnapped. Until the last one where all pretense was off. He let himself get violent. Too violent.
I'll just wait for him after school, throw a bag over his head, hit him with a shovel, and drag him into the back of my car.
The body of Cassidy was far more bloody and broken than any of the others.
Oh no!
Too far. That one he
what losers? Stop.
Left, he shoved the body into the one
no!
Backstage, the long-forgotten yellow Fredbear.
I didn't know it was that dark.
Colored with age, broken. Like
I thought it was always accidental.
Like his son was broken. Newspapers reported on this disappearance, naming the whole thing missing.
Just to remind you, this guy's like apparently like a sweet like Christian dude. He was making games about like very, maybe kind is the wrong word, but like Christian, tried to make a Christian video game about a Pilgrim's Progress and stuff, and then he went and made this.
Children's incident. Police would even
That's crazy. I still can't get over that. That's so cool.
Mascot suit luring kids to the back.
Good story.
Convicted. They had no bodies and his face had been hidden behind the mascot suit the entire time. What they had was circumstantial at best. And so he walked away a free man. But Henry knew the truth. In these murders, he saw his daughter Charlie all over again.
I kind of want to see him make something else now.
Doors to the old
they scared him out of making video games. He's working on the movie though, so maybe he'll make something else.
Could not happen again. How could he protect the kids? Finally, he developed a solution. He would implement an even more extreme security system in the form of new animatronics, toy animatronics, inspired by the toys that they had been selling years ago. But these guys, these were special. They were a new breed of robot with facial recognition abilities.
But most importantly, they're all tied into some kind of criminal database, so they
can criminal
predator a mile away.
All the original animatronics
that's actually
with age were moved
crazy.
With a plan in place, it was time to try once more. The year was 1987, and the new and improved
he's killed that many people.
Was making headlines in local newspapers. Headlines that just so happened to catch the attention of William Afton. Freddy's was back, and without him, that was his idea, his character. Henry was, yet again, trying to cut him out of the picture. No, as long as these restaurants stayed open, William would always come back. Then he noticed the phone number to apply at the bottom of the article. $100 a week to apply call. Afton would go back, not as an owner or
here he's the security guard.
Place that they would least suspect him, a lowly day shift security guard.
What? Day shift.
There it was, buried in the back of parts and services, mixed in with the old withered animatronics, was the golden rabbit. With the yellow security badge still on his chest, he used his crank to pull open the box. It was time for Bonnie to give an encore performance.
He was the.
One of the suits. We had a spare in the back.
No.
Now none of them are acting right. From what I understand, the building is on lockdown. No one is allowed in or out.
That's from 2.
Especially concerning any previous employees. When we get it all sorted out, we may move you to the day shift.
That's crazy.
1987.
I love that idea.
He didn't know what felt better, getting back into the suit after 2 long years of waiting, or knowing how devastating this would be to Henry the next morning. He didn't even try to hide his crime.
Oh, I hope this is true. That's a crazy way to go about it.
The kids again. The restaurant had only been open for a few weeks, but William was sure that this would get it to close. Good. If he couldn't have Freddy's, no one would. Whenever a new pizzeria opened,
oh, I guess because of his alleged killings, he wasn't allowed to open for 5 nights. Or sorry, just Freddy's Fazbear's.
Wandering around the building, spurred on by the puppet. It was almost like those old robots were trying to save the kids. Save them? They couldn't, obviously, but still, how were they moving? It was almost like they had been given life somehow. Did he have something to do with that? The following day, the news would report a security guard getting bitten by one of the animatronics during the day shift. Was that bite meant for him? William's curiosity was stronger now than his bloodlust. He had to learn more, but how? There was no way he'd be able to get inside.
If that's true, that's crazy cool.
There was practically no way a Freddy's would ever open again. He needed to create something new, something brand new.
So he
needed to create his own pizzeria.
Due to the massive success,
if he was a part, so he would have been hired by his own company. That's a really cool idea.
Fazbear's Pizza. It was clear that the stage was set, no pun intended, for another contender in children's entertainment.
Circus Baby's Pizza World. This would be the place.
Oh, I always thought this was earlier on. Okay, so this is a later one.
Experimenting. He needed more kids, and he needed them alive. And knowing that he couldn't show his face on the restaurant floor, he needed a way of remotely capturing his victims and preserving them for his work. With that goal in mind,
that's crazy.
Breed of animatronic. Their endoskeleton.
Oh, that's so sad.
Flexible. He equipped them with sound lures that could mimic voices. They could isolate children. They could
like you did with Freddy.
Contain them with zero direct input from him. It was brilliant. He was brilliant. Far beyond the simple bars and wires of Henry's designs. And the characters he chose for this were unique.
You know what's crazy is this could be done in real life, and I don't see it being that crazy of an idea because people would, I'd be interested. Like, there's these crazy animatronics, and it's like Chuck E. Cheese, but they're like realistic. I'd be interested, especially now that it's a horror game.
His creations, Freddy, Bonnie, Foxy, as well as 2 special ones.
That is crazy.
Laura was an homage to the woman who left him. Now she would never leave him again. The second, the titular baby, was designed.
He's obviously a crazy man.
Elizabeth, his youngest child. She would always be Daddy's little girl, the one that listened to him, the one that obeyed until the day that she didn't.
Daddy, why won't you let me play with her? She's so pretty and shiny. Didn't you make her just for me?
The day before a circus baby's pizza hole opened, she disobeyed. She didn't listen. Alone with baby, she got too close. The animatronic.
Oh, that's the part that we missed.
Scared and confused child fading into eternal darkness. By the
time no, that's what happens with the secret spot.
The launch of circus babies under the guise of a gas leak. But wait, as he sat there at the foot of the stage, he noticed that something was different. The eye color of the robot had changed. Baby had been built with blue eyes, but now they were emerald green, the same color as Elizabeth. Was she...
No!
Could this all be connected to the free-moving animatronics that he had seen at Freddy's? He had to know more. His mourning turned to excitement. He had to return to where it all started. 1993. Pathetic. This place was pathetic. Henry had clearly tried to reopen one final time.
The claw on the baby was...
from so long ago, but
killer?
Damage to the brand had been permanent. These things stank of death. They hadn't been washed in decades. But even if they had, nothing could.
What do you mean?
The stink of murder that haunted these halls.
I don't remember the claw.
Night, then another, then another. William repeatedly snuck into the old restaurant to lure the living animatronics to him, one by one dismantling them, robbing them of their endoskeletons. The metal had to be the secret. It had to
okay, then that makes sense.
Itself, but he had to know for sure. Leaping out of a room that was invisible to the animatronics programming, he dragged the oversized robotic skeletons back to his underground workshop, back to where Circus Baby watched on with glowing, curious eyes that
maybe he's going to talk about it, but does he talk about why they actually came alive, or is it just like they were programmed to come alive?
Not knowing what
baby to kill, because Baby was one we never saw though.
Endoskeletons reduced down to one silver.
Or is that Cupcake? Elizabeth, the Cupcake lady, is not.
He had to try. He picked up a syringe and filled it with the molten metal and injected the goo into Funtime Freddy's twisted, wiry endoskeleton. And suddenly the coils came to life. Like snakes writhing in a pile, what had once been cold, lifeless metal moved and jolted on its own. He'd done it! He had unlocked the secret to life itself. Except something was clearly wrong. The movements were erratic. They were violent, angry. Baby didn't act this way.
Okay, that's Baby. Okay, then yes, that makes sense.
Clearly something else. Something mindless and frantic. Perhaps by mixing
okay, did I miss why they come alive? What did he say? It's the metal thing that brought them alive. But what about, I guess so 1 hasn't happened yet. Five Nights at Freddy's 1 hasn't happened yet. That's what I'm curious about. You know, like why did they kill people during 1? Because of Remnant. Remnant. Okay, that's the metal thing. Okay, that makes sense.
His past victims come to collect their due, all led by Cassidy. The 5 lined up and blocked the door, and Afton's mind reeled. The scientific implications of this were incredible. Ghosts, real ghosts that he could see all standing.
I see. Okay.
What could they do? What couldn't they do? He panicked as Cassidy approached. How do you stop something that's already dead? Maybe with the thing that resulted in their death in the first place. He would get into his suit like old times. He would regain his power over them just like the day that they died. He was the genius. He was the one in the The spring lock snapped into place. Maybe it was his frantic movements. Maybe it was the leaky abandoned restaurant. Maybe it was just fate coming to collect its due. He didn't know. The only thing he did know was that his brain was suddenly filled with searing white-hot pain as hundreds of metallic pins and gears
Okay, that makes sense.
from all sides. All he could do was collapse. Blood
Never get them wet?
out of the suit and pooling onto the floor around
Oh.
him. It couldn't end like this. It wouldn't end like this. His work was unfinished. Unable to move, his only option was to survive, to live, to keep living. It took days lying in his own blood, but eventually someone found him. A security guard making a normal report. When he saw the animatronics torn apart in the middle of the party room floor, it caused him to file an immediate report of a break-in. An owner would have to come in and claim the damage. And who else would it be other than Henry? Jumped in Afton's heart. Henry would see him. They were partners after all. He would be the one to help save him, to get him out of this suit, to relieve him from this tremendous pain. Henry entered the secret room. His eyes fell on Afton sitting there in the pool of red, and Henry, saying nothing, turned and walked away.
This is just to inform all employees that due to budget restrictions, the previously mentioned safe rooms are being sealed at most locations, including this one. Nothing is being taken out before.
He didn't save him. Well, that's probably for the best.
Management also requests that this room not be mentioned to family, friends, or insurance representatives.
And so there Afton would sit, hanging on for 30 years, trapped behind the walls with an iron will.
Okay.
To die. Most of this is things that we already knew, stuff that's been established and re-established time and time again by the games. That said, there are two things that I absolutely
That's crazy.
address. The first and biggest is the placement of sister location, or more specifically, Elizabeth's death. To me,
So it is Afton in 3.
Before the crying child's death in 1983. The biggest clue to this is that the crying child saw something. Remember what you saw is the phrase that's repeated.
No, that's
over and
fair.
over
I
again
don't
by
blame him.
psychic friend Fredbear, aka William Afton, speaking through a walkie-talkie in the Fredbear plushie's stomach. But what did he see? Well, I think we can tell based on how the nightmare animatronics are visualized. They have mouths in their stomachs, just like Baby ripping in half at the waist to swallow a kid. There's also the empty girl's room, one presumably left behind by a dead sister. And lastly, it explains why he's scared.
No, you're good.
Why Afton wants him
I
scared.
enjoy
He
it.
needs his kids to stay
That's
away
the
from
enjoying
animatronics.
part of
He doesn't want them
watching
getting too
videos
close,
on
because the
stream.
last time one of his kids got too close to a robot, his daughter died. That's then why he sets up the nightmares, to scare both Mike and the crying child away from the animatronics from that point forward.
Okay.
That's why books like the Character Encyclopedia
That makes
outright
sense.
suggest that we play as
He's
the
not a
crying
total
child in FNAF
monster.
4. That's why
Just
he has a
kidding.
nanny cam following the crying child everywhere, so he can keep tabs on his kids when they're out of his sight. He can't let another Elizabeth situation happen. The death of Elizabeth also gives William
So he still has
Afton
2
extra motivation
kids.
for killing. He's a
Or maybe
great
just
father.
1 kid.
His daughter was taken away from him, so Charlie should die
No,
as
there's-
well. He's lashing out at the world.
No, he has 2 kids left.
And again,
The
we
bully
know that
kid,
at least
the one
of
that
his
was mean to
children
his,
had to have died
who killed his
prior to
son,
Charlie's death, based
and then
on
another
the
son,
that we see
I
in
think.
Midnight Motorist. It also allows Circus Babies to open and close earlier in the timeline, which is how you wind up with Funtime Foxy appearing as Mangle in the FNAF 2 location.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Dying first has everything it needs
So-
to fit, except for the most important.
That's actually a big deal. Funtime Foxy. So that's why they kept calling Mangled her, even though it looks like Foxy, and then her in sister location. I didn't realize that.
The murder.
So that's good to know.
Why would Afton be building an animatronic with a giant claw in its stomach so early in the timeline? At this point, he just has no motive. It just doesn't make sense prior to 1983. At this point in the story, he hasn't killed anyone, and we know for a fact that the missing children's incident is 1985. So Elizabeth's death coming before any of those events just doesn't work. Hence why I placed it where I did in the narrative timeline. Afton's death here is also a bit tricky. We know that he returned to the FNAF 1 location.
Okay, so he's changed. Hold on.
Animatronics in order to harvest their remnant. We know that he melts down 5 things to become 1 thing. Candy Cadet makes that very clear. So the 5 things are the endoskeletons from the various animatronics.
I've been told that they use oh, okay, so crying child died, and then the girl, so he doesn't kill them though. He doesn't get into killing till later on. And yeah, Funtime Foxy, apparently they've called him and her, but yeah, I think it's not an actual. He might have just changed it though.
Huge problem. On his 5th visit to the pizzeria,
He might have changed it.
So either the 5 becoming 1 starts in 1993, but then finishes 30 years later when he reemerges.
Yo, what's
from
up,
the
Nelson
vault to add
Plays?
the last endoskeleton to his pile, or he's had himself some reason to return to the original location after harvesting all the stuff that he can.
Is that one in
That's the one angle that makes the most
First
sense.
5 Nights? Yeah, I guess it is.
Michael knew his father sometimes traveled for work, disappearing for days on end, but usually there was some sort of notice, a phone call, a post-it, something. It's not like Michael and his father were close, far from it, but as a household of two suffering men...
You play as Michael. Oh, in sister location. That's good to know.
They were united by a name and a shared pain. This time, though,
Oh, Afton.
William had left nothing. His absence was long.
R.I.P.
No check-ins, no updates, just silence. Something had happened. If there was one thing Michael knew about his father, it was that he had contingencies, safety checks, backup plans. His father was a careful and guarded
UCN?
man who held his cards close to his chest, and as such, William had prepared him in the
I don't remember which one UCN is.
Normally, his father kept his home.
But they call him him in the other ones.
Unexpected, prolonged absence. Michael had been instructed to enter his father's office and look behind an empty set of shelves mounted in the corner of the room. Rolling his eyes, Michael entered the office. He never fully understood how William was able to spend so many hours of his days locked up in here. There was just nothing to do. Most of this place was empty. He dragged himself over to the shelf in the corner, expecting to find an emergency contact list, a family safety deposit box. But what he actually found there was completely unexpected.
Father, it's
Unlimited custom night, okay.
I did it. I found it.
I haven't actually played that one yet.
The shelf swung open and revealed a giant industrial
Or sorry, Ultimate.
elevator, one that
Is it
led
Ultimate or
straight
Unlimited
down
Custom
into
Night?
an underground bunker. But that was impossible.
That's a free game, I think.
Childhood home was a secret entrance to an enormous underground science lair? It didn't make any sense. Seriously, it...
Oh, I thought sister location. Okay, well, I guess he's probably about to explain this, but I thought sister location was an actual, like, place.
And yet, here it was, mapped directly underneath the
I thought sister location was like a place people would go to.
Been tortured in. Michael thought that he'd known his father, a prideful, sad, angry man with petty everyday problems, but clearly he'd been living with a stranger this entire time. His father had secrets. Suddenly, days of William being locked inside of
So if that is the case, then that means that was just a testing facility.
Where was here, though? Was
Ultimate, okay.
Baby's entertainment and rentals? The Circus Baby restaurant always did seem to be
So we weren't playing in the Circus Baby place.
Cut unusually deep, especially after that first location had to be closed prematurely due to the gas leak.
Yeah, but that means that they didn't have something in...
Even more in his work. Clearly the entrance he had
Wait,
found
but it was also under their house?
Facility, one that required crawling through vents to navigate. His father had been working here, but in secret.
Yes.
And that's when he
I guess we should...
the end of the facility, Circus Baby. His father's pride and joy.
But he made it like that game was under the house, and they didn't know about that. How would they not know about it if there were people going to it?
Somehow. And not only was
He moved everything there?
also felt familiar.
There is something bad inside of me. I'm broken. I can't be fixed. Will you help me?
Was this his sister? William's baby girl? How?
Oh, that's a good point. He
dug around some old files and found blueprints outlining the features of these animatronics. Storage containers, voice mimicking, parental tracking. And was that a child in Freddy's stomach? Was his father collecting and experimenting on kids? Were all the rumors that he heard throughout his past actually true? That the animatronics came to life at night? That there were murders done in all the pizzerias? That his father had
so it was there and then it moved. Okay. I see.
Suddenly, Michael's mind flashed back to his persistent nightmares throughout his childhood. Had he been experimented on too? Tears stung in his eyes as anger, fear, and confusion filled his body. His father's secrets were pouring out. William wasn't just a lame, overworked father. He was a monster, toying with life itself. Suddenly, everything clicked. He frantically looked around the room, blinking human heads on poles staring back at him. Green eyes, his sister. Blue eyes.
It's really hard to see.
Closed eyes, his mom. All just staring, expectantly.
Closed eyes, the mom.
William was working down here trying to make believable humans, literally rebuilding the family that they had both lost.
This story is crazy. We never saw that.
Underground facility suddenly took on a whole new context.
Because we never saw the baby.
Were those meant to be his sister? A replacement for her? A clone? Was William building clones of his sister? They seemed.
Why was the mom's eyes closed? Did they explain that?
They didn't recognize me at first, but then they thought I was you.
He always did.
Is Scott British?
Michael's mind reeled as the reality of his world.
Maybe this isn't. I mean, obviously it's not about him. He's not a murderer, from my understanding.
Heck, if any of these things.
Oh, that's why her eyes are closed. I see.
Remnant of the humans that they once were, they needed to be rescued.
They always put us back inside. There's nowhere for us to hide here.
Led by the voice of Circus Baby, he marched through the now empty halls of the Funtime Auditorium. He would lead them. He would protect them. And finally, he would be able
Well, I know Scott's the creator. In my brain, this is about him. Obviously, it's not. Apparently, he's like a really good dude. But I just was wondering if like he did it in British because. But the Dodger's not British.
The scooper only hurts for a moment.
Okay, yeah. No, it's.
That violent extraction arm?
Okay, never mind. I don't know the point I'm making there.
Magical silver metal inside
No one's voice has been British. I just heard the one thing be British.
With a mechanized arm that could infuse.
This takes place in England. Okay, I see.
William could finally give and take away life. The only thing he needed were the bodies. But William wasn't the only one looking for bodies, as Michael was about to learn.
But if we looked like you, then we could hide. If we looked like you, then we would have somewhere to go.
Can he not move? Can you move out of the way in the actual game?
All right. He was going to help the haunted tubes and wires of these animatronics escape, just not in the way that he anticipated. His sister had lied to him. Another game.
Oh, that's so sad.
Forward, digging its extraction arm into his body. As he heard his bones ripping through his flesh, Michael blacked out.
But something is wrong with me.
That's so sad.
But I'm not.
Okay, so you can't actually move out of the way.
For the next several months, Michael's life was not his.
Well, for the story. Why did he come back to the place every night?
An overfilled balloon begging to burst as day by day, week by week,
That's creepy.
began to sag and discolor. He was a walking, talking, rotting corpse, alive but wishing he wasn't. He was a puppet, a walking shell. And while he did his best to conceal his fate, there was only so much.
That's creepy looking. If that's part of the game, that's creepy.
Would eventually leave, but by that point the damage had been done. His decaying flesh stank, turning him into a literal purple guy. But still, even with no bones, even with rotting purple flesh and begging to die, Michael continued to live. That silvery metal remnant injected by the scooper meant that he couldn't die. His anger also refused to die. What he had seen down there in his sister's location had rocked him to his core. His father had killed.
I get sister location now.
Killed his sister and then tortured him throughout all his childhood. He was actively trying to build human replicants. He didn't know where his father was, but Michael knew that he was out there somewhere.
I've been living in
Okay, that makes sense then.
Only one thing left for me to do now. I'm going to come find you.
Michael had to correct for the sins of his father. He had to make things right. Michael would burn Fazbear Entertainment to the ground. I mean, what else could you do when your skin was permanently purple?
Yes, it's where the sister was. That makes sense.
Security guard positions at the old defunct pizzeria locations. That way, no one ever had to see him or smell him during his shift. And all these old shuttered locations.
So you play as Michael Afton in all these?
Were always looking to get inside these.
Is that true? That's crazy if that's true.
To work an overnight graveyard shift unless they were practically out of options.
Any leftover pizza is yours.
One by one, he would take on the job of security guard.
I never noticed that.
Each time to ensure that no one was able to follow his paper trail. Once inside, he could tamper with the animatronics and figure out how they worked, writing about his experiences in his security logbook. While there, he would listen to the old tapes where upper management awkwardly welcomed new recruits to their summer jobs, even though he was working there nowhere near the summer months. He heard the gory details of his father's franchise from the outsiders looking in, confused and afraid about what was happening in the walls around them. Sometimes he would see his brother in the form of the Golden Freddy suit. It's me appearing on the walls around him. Except now, there was something else there. He was no longer alone. Another angrier presence was also in the suit, as if two spirits were forced to share the same body. And Golden Freddy was it was aggressive. Its vengeance wanted to lash out at anyone with the Afton name, anyone who wore a security guard. Over time, Mike worked his way through the old restaurants, the original pizzeria.
If that's the case, that's why you can always come back after dying.
As to his father's whereabouts. And each time at the end of his week shift, he would then set the location on fire. Remnant can't survive high temperatures after all. So burning away whatever spirit-laden animatronics that's
nice use of Chuck E. Cheese.
Strategy. All this revisiting of his past, though, was causing the nightmares to begin again. Hallucinations that brought him back to his childhood. The guilt around killing his brother. His dreams were oddly mixed with the shrill phone calls of the security guards. But it would all be worth it in the end. The goal was to eventually stumble across the one location, the one job that would finally reunite him with his father. Little did Mike know that that day would come sooner than he expected. 2023, an advertisement came across Mike's TV. Fazbear Frights, a new horror attraction inspired.
Oh, okay, so this is Springtrap.
Freddy Fazbear's Pizza so many years ago. It made Mike sick. People looking to make a quick buck off the tragedy of others, off his own family. This wasn't a joke or entertainment. Regardless, he had to be a part of it.
I don't like his smile.
His family's history, they might stumble across something that could be.
Oh, that's true. He was Popcorn Boy.
Still alive as he suspected. There would be no way that he wouldn't show up here. Maybe finally, this could be the final chapter in his family's marathon of tragedy. Mike applied for the job and was immediately handed the keys.
Because oh, so this might be the latest in the series. Or like in terms of timeline.
They thought it was a costume, on theme for the job. What little they knew.
Hey, glad you came back for another night. I promise it'll be a lot more interesting this time.
For weeks, there was nothing. But just as Mike considered giving up, he received the call that he'd been waiting for years.
You're not gonna believe this. We found one. A real one.
Dude, remember the first day? You don't even see him. The very first day of that game, you don't see anything. Nothing happens. You just go through the night.
Sure enough, there he was.
That's
inside his iconic golden Bonnie Springlock suit, only now it was green and decaying with age. And there they were, a small family of broken men finally reunited. It's been a long time, Dad. Mike had always struggled with the phantoms of his past haunting him, but now all the animatronics he'd encountered over the past months, hopping from pizzeria to pizzeria, suddenly sprang to life. Their burned faces haunting him as he tried to keep track of his father on the cameras. It would seem that William's mere presence had put the spirits on high alert. Ultimately, they were harmless.
Do they show that, like, I'm guessing that's in the books that he actually burns these places down.
Just a mere phantom. The security puppet. If he looked at the cameras at just the right moment, he could see it floating there through the halls. He could even see its reflection in the water pooled on the ground. It would seem like he wasn't the only one there on a mission. While he was dealing with Springtrap, Michael assumed that this one was likely dealing with the spirits of this place. Finally, rest. Hopefully, this means a happier day for all of us, Mike thought to himself. And
so Security Breach is like the latest in the series. So we're gonna skip that if it gets to that, because I don't want to see anything about that game, if I can help it at least.
He had the sense that his brother was a part of them. He rigged the wiring inside the building to misfire, and the drive.
That's the thing. This is like a sweet, like, Christian dude. You should look at some of his old movies and games he tried to make. Made like pretty wholesome games, and then he's like, yeah, I'm gonna make a horror game. Oh, it's a good story. There's nothing like, I don't know if religiously is the right word, religiously offensive about these games that I can find.
He had survived, and Mike would need to find a new way of finishing off his father. Luckily, the solution would present itself later that year. Not from
Seen
Mike,
the first
but from
3?
another victim that had been left in his father's wake.
Okay. The movie I'm excited for too.
Entertainment franchisee, restaurant ownership and management.
People he made?
Almost anyone can do with a limited degree of success. You are now the face of the newly rebranded Freddy Fazbear's Pizza.
Fazbear Entertainment as a brand had been closed for years. William had been stuck in a suit and a wall. The only person who legally could bring the franchise back was Henry, but he'd largely pulled out of the franchise around the time of his father's disappearance. Something was up. Surely this had.
I'll look at it at the end of this. I mean, there's about an hour.
Got the job.
There's like 40 minutes left of this, 35 minutes left of this. After it, I'll show some of it. You know what? There might be a video on it. While this is going on, let me look, because we could watch that in the future. Let me see.
No employment contract he'd ever signed required him to keep special lookout for independently moving animatronics outside the restaurant. Now he knew something was up here. Henry was luring them all back. Rather than trying to go to them, like Mike had done for years, Henry was doing the opposite. He was putting them all under the same roof. He was finishing them off for good.
I just got it. Maybe I'll try to find a good video about it. But yeah, look it up. There's some cool stuff about it.
A locked box meant to trap them all in so they could finally end the madness. It took a few nights, but eventually everyone was there. His father, the puppet, the robot spaghetti that had once violated his body.
Because his story's really cool. So hold on, let me rewind a little bit.
Them all in, rather than trying outside at the end of as a brand had been
okay, here we go.
For years. William had largely some kind of a trick, right? Mike, doing what he did best, applied for a franchise and immediately got the job. There was just one thing out of the ordinary. Paragraph 4.
If you are playing this tape, that means that not only have you been checking outside at the end of every shift, as you were instructed to do, but also that you have found something that meets the criteria of your special obligations under paragraph 4.
No employment contract he'd ever signed required him to keep special lookout for independently moving animatronics outside the restaurant, now he knew something was up here. Henry was luring them all back. Rather than trying to go to them, like Mike had done for years, Henry was doing the opposite. He was putting them all under the same roof. He was finishing them off.
So
Mike knew this wasn't meant to be a restaurant.
they were animatronic-like the people? Sorry, I'm kind of confused, Jinx.
So they could finally end the madness. It took a few nights, but eventually everyone was there. His father, the puppet, the robot Spaghetti that had once violated his body, and his sister, now hopelessly devoted to serve the man that had once gotten her.
Oh shoot, is
He had
this...
been instructed to seal the doors and leave, but while he locked everything down, he didn't move on. If this was truly meant to be the end, if the remnant needed to be washed away, he needed to be a part of that.
This is where your story ends. And to you, my brave
This is where I think sister location is.
not intended for you. Although there was a way out planned for you, I have a feeling that's not what you want. I have a feeling that you are...
Should I skip this?
And to you monsters trapped in the...
I don't want to see the sister location stuff.
Give up your spirits. They don't belong to you. For most of you, I believe there is peace and perhaps more.
Hold on. Let's...
Then they started coming. Without warning, animatronics both...
This is like the future thing.
Rip him limb from limb. The pain was immeasurable. Make it stop.
This is like the unlimited,
for the first time, longed for
unlimited
death
one,
and
I think.
end to this torture. Just as it felt like he couldn't take it anymore, everything was quiet again. It was as if the world had been reset. There was a brief moment of quiet, and then the onslaught began again. Dozens of faces from his past all focused on him. A waking nightmare that he couldn't escape from. More pain, more ripping. It was his own personal hell, but why? Why couldn't he just
I love the
die?
animations he
Then
puts
saw
with this.
a group of characters he never thought he'd
This
see.
might be,
Stolen characters that had started everything. The mediocre melodies. It
The
had all
mediocre
started
melodies.
to go wrong once they showed up. Once Henry had made...
Okay, this isn't... Okay, this is something different. Okay, good.
Southern drawls, William heard something else. It was barely a whisper, but he could...
Yeah, but I think... But we're just going with timeline.
He tried to release us.
Because I think...
I'm not gonna let that happen.
Oh, some of this is...
I will keep you here.
No, we're good.
No matter how many times they burn us.
Yeah, this is still looks like it's part of the unlimited thing.
The one he shouldn't have killed. William thought back. He'd done a lot of awful things, but there was always the one that stood out. Not Charlie, his drunken act of revenge. Not Susie, his first true murder. No. Instead, it was the one that he had lost control with. The one
Ultimate,
that he
yeah.
broken beyond repair for no good
I'm not
reason.
like crazy dying to play
The one that
Ultimate.
he stuffed inside the golden bear that his partner used to wear. Cassidy. They were back. And now
Oh no,
they
you're
were
good.
punishing to
You can
make it
correct me.
suffer like he'd made them suffer. It was almost like William and Cassidy's souls had
So yeah,
been
now we're
brought
at the
together,
book again. Okay, good.
collective rage and spite. Each
Books were probably... I don't know.
was so focused on taking
Maybe.
revenge,
Maybe we'll find a good
one
one.
thing that would be the downfall for so many others. They kept William alive. Even though fire should have destroyed the remnant that was coursing through his being, Cassidy kept William breathing, paving the way for his escape. William's will was so strong, his soul so powerful that he managed to put a part of himself inside the circuitry that housed the spring-lock suit. And there, his consciousness...
So he's still alive.
Circuit board.
Scott Cawthorn. C-A-W-T-H-O-N.
You might have noticed that I was vague about the dates, and there's a good reason for that. I don't know them.
I'm sure they're expensive.
Here's what I do know. We know with a high amount of certainty that Michael Afton is the character that we play as up until Ultimate Custom Night. Mike Schmidt and Fritz
Okay.
Smith, the security guards for FNAF 1 and FNAF 2 respectively, get fired for, quote, tampering with the animatronics and odor. So weird connection between the two of them, right? But now, look at the phantom animatronics that are haunting us in FNAF 3.
They are burning. They are burned.
FNAF 2, meaning whoever is sitting in that security guard chair, Fazbear Frights, they have to have seen both locations and their animatronics. And that's not all. Their designs are burnt. It's a weird detail in the game, and it's something that the character encyclopedia repeatedly calls attention to. The burned texture for these phantom animatronics.
That's crazy.
Though, Fazbear Frights is the first time in the franchise that we hear about anything burning down. From that point on in the story, it's like the characters turn pyro and are suddenly setting fires left and right. But for the first 3 games, nothing ever catches fire. The animatronics are just moved or repurposed in some way. So when did they burn? And why would our security security guards see them.
He's gonna answer what I was about to
Someone
ask.
has to have been going location to location, setting these places on fire, purging the sins of the past.
Does Springlock?
Sister location in FNAF 6 based on the in-game dialogue, and in FNAF 4,
Does Springlock look burnt?
Hear the phone call from night 1 of FNAF 1, meaning that whoever's in that bedroom has heard the recording as a security guard. We also know that Mike has seen the nightmare animatronics based on his drawings in the security logbook. So overall, there is solid evidence that connects all of FNAFs 1 through 6. You'll also notice how the character encyclopedia doesn't have a page for Mike Afton. This thing has a page for Chocolate Bunny Bonnie, but not Michael. Some tells me they don't want us to confirm how many games he's been in, because that would confirm too much of the theory. In short, this gives us an incredibly compelling and complete narrative.
I do like the idea that he doesn't want people to know. Springtrap, yes, what'd I say?
Mike accidentally
I don't remember what I said.
Fredbear's mouth, which begins our story and sets William down his pathway of destruction. Mike is then haunted by the guilt
Called
of his past,
Burn Trap? Oh.
in sister location, he learns what his father's been up to and realizes what he has to do to correct it. After
What did I say? Did I say Burn Trap? Oh, Springlock. Oh, yeah.
FNAF 6. It is great.
Springtrap.
Clean narrative. There is just one problem: timing. Mike's quest can't really start until he's been down to sister location, seen baby, and gotten himself scooped. That's when he finds out about Afton's secret life.
So we're figuring out the timeline right now.
He's a walking, talking, rotting corpse, and we know that he's not going down into the bunker until the funtime animatronics have been made, Freddy's has been closed, and Afton is out of the picture.
Man, I want to be a FNAF nerd. I'm starting to forgive the trashiness of sister location.
That presents us with a few problems. Afton has already dismantled the original animatronics as we see in the FNAF 3 minigames. How are those things getting burned if they're already deconstructed? But more importantly, we see FNAF 2 paychecks with the date 1987. That is way earlier than I think it can be. To be fair, Fritz Smith's pink slip on night
That is, so he,
to say that the first few nights are in 1987. Then
I guess I don't fully understand where it's going, but I guess that's what he's trying to explain. Post-purple guy.
Fazbear Entertainment was dead.
There is no need for you to return to work next week, as Fazbear Entertainment is no longer a corporate entity.
All debts had been paid, all assets redistributed. The company was outright dissolved. Even the memories of the horrors that had happened there started to fade away in the public consciousness. The people were gone too. William was dead. Henry was gone. A whole generation
William and Henry.
Aftons had lost their lives.
William Henry. Harrison.
All of them collateral damage to the man and the bunny.
Aww.
Everyone the company had ever touched was dead and gone. Well, all except one.
Pay your child support, you deadbeat.
Oh, the wife.
Set the house on fire.
Clara Afton. She'd been there in the early days, back when
Aww.
things were good. They'd had
Well,
a home, a thriving business.
well, we're about to find out.
But shortly
Jinx.
after their youngest son died, things started to change. William had become distant, lost in his work, obsessive. She had watched him change from this irritatingly brilliant man that she had fallen in love with to a drunken monster struggling to hold himself together. And despite her trying to reach out to him in those desperate
This is such a sad story. Balls. In your balls.
mouth snapped shut.
Oh my gosh, I did it again, dude.
We end the torment.
Oh my gosh, where the heck is that?
8 whole years.
Dang it.
All leading to this moment.
There it is. Look at that. Rock goat. This is when it starts to get weird.
Wanted to let me in.
For her sake, she had to leave the relationship. From there, she largely faded into obscurity.
Crimson, what about
A footnote.
Sexy Goat? Let me see Sexy Goat.
She wanted to leave that part of her life behind. She tried to move forward, never wanting to hear the name Freddy Fazbear again. A time defined by mistakes.
Oh, it doesn't make sense. Okay.
But then, the paperwork started to arrive. As Fazbear Entertainment began...
Have you guys watched all of his videos on FNAF? Because I haven't seen any of these. I've only seen the first couple that he posted.
Helping William in the early days of his business, and now as a shareholder and sole living member of the Afton family, all copyrights and trademarks of both Afton
There's got to be a
and
lot.
Fazbear Entertainment passed on to her. Memories of this past
Okay.
life that she had long left behind.
There it is, Crimson. Heck yeah, dude.
The memos, she felt old wounds begin to reopen. The regrets of a happy family that had been torn away from her.
That's the
had
perfect
always been
Sexy
worried,
Goat.
That's what had attracted her to him in the first place. But he'd also been too blinded by obsession and pride. He was too jealous jealous, too petty, too unable to actually see a bigger picture. But now, holding the paperwork that contained decades of heartbreak and trauma, she realized it was her turn. She was holding the power. This was her chance. And one thought...
I love the idea of her going on a killing spree.
Put them back together. I will put them all back together. She would be the one to rebuild this family, to rebuild the pieces of that shattered life.
No, make it rated R, please, Crimson.
Stolen from her. But how? Looking at William's work now laid out before her, she knew that he had been onto something. Collecting remnants, robotic humanoids, digital conscience transference. The pieces were all in place. They were just scattered, fragmented.
So this is saying the sister location's after.
Going in too many different directions.
Well, that's what they're trying to
Such an
explain.
Idea that she reiterated that point to herself. There were too many ideas going in too many different directions. That said, there had to be a way to save it.
That's perfect, Jinx.
Put it all back together. But how?
YouTube's got its own emotes for some reason. They're okay. There's a couple good ones.
With ownership over the characters, their licenses, the technology patents, and the Fazbear name.
Oh, you're talking about the cat emojis, I see.
LLC, a structure for smaller businesses that are usually family-owned. The irony was fitting. From there, she would need Remnant, and lots of Remnant was the key.
Yeah, well, they're old school animations as well, though, Buffy. That's why they look creepy. But yeah, they do. He was made for horror games.
Nabbing bits of the stuff here and there. But clearly, it wasn't enough. He had, what, like 4, maybe 5 animatronics going out every week? No. It was a decent idea, but to get the Remnant they required, it needed scale. Dozens, hundreds of animatronics all out there, all gathering Remnant from unsuspecting customers. But to do that would require
I'll pull that up after we're done with this before I end stream. We'll watch a couple of his old animations.
His obsession with control limited him.
Uh-oh, Crimson.
A plan like this required partners, people outside of Fazbear to do the heavy lifting. So she contacted a mid-sized delivery company, DLZ.
That is a sexy go, animated R one.
Because of all the original animatronics. And with
I forgot the cupcake had the mouth on it.
Not an animatronic delivery service. Order one to celebrate your birthday, your Halloween party. How about a 4th of July picnic? We'll invite Liberty Chica and 4th of July Freddy on over.
That's not a real thing.
They made skins for every occasion. Chocolate Bonnies for Easter, Shamrock Freddy's for St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, that's in the storybook. Or that's in the book.
The Fazbear Funtime service was born.
That's right. With the Fazbear Funtime service,
Oh, Nickel?
you'll never be alone again.
Okay, I'll have to watch it.
Was it ridiculous?
Whoa!
Absolutely.
Wait a minute.
Was it a
That was Markiplier.
Liberty Chica,
Hold on.
July Chocolate Bonnie.
You'll never be alone again. You'll always have someone watching your back.
It's Mark.
Absolutely. Was it a sellout? No doubt. It was exactly the sort of thing that William would have hated, but it needed to be done to get enough Remnant. Normally,
Markiplier.
wore off after
Markiplier.
maybe 2 times.
Marcus Schleier.
Skins for new holidays. Suddenly you had yourself an
Christmas Five Nights at Freddy would be great.
occasion. It would keep people hooked. It would keep them ordering the latest and greatest that Fazbear Entertainment LLC had to offer. And all the while they'd be collecting and returning the Remnant back to her. In a word, it was brilliant. There was just one problem with it. No one trusted the Fazbear name. The company's brand was still mud in the public eye. No one would want to hire animatronics from the restaurant franchise known for murdering children. Nothing kills a party quite.
So you're saying it hasn't worked yet?
So she needed to find a way to discredit the stories that had come before. She needed to win back the public's affections, reactivate some nostalgia for the spooky stories of their childhoods. She needed a game. Multiple games, in fact.
They lied to us. They lied to all of us.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
The whole point of this VR game was to undo the bad PR done by a rogue indie game developer. But that's not true at all. Those indie games were designed...
What if his wife actually made this? Markiplier. That's a good one.
It's an attempt to rebrand. It's an elaborate cover-up.
Struggling game developers were a dime a dozen online.
Oh, that's another game we missed. I forgot about that.
So she found one. Steve just picked him out of obscurity. The right mix of desperate and doofus.
I think that's just straight up Scott.
And he fell right in line, as expected, delivering
Mark a hire?
with dumb generic names like Mangle's Quest, Balloon Boy's Air Adventure, 5 Nights at Freddy's. Bad gameplay with even worse graphics, but hey, they got the job done. People were suddenly talking about the clues inside of these things, searching for the hidden.
That's just the actual game.
Making jokes about dead kids at pizzerias. Her husband's twisted history of serial murder had suddenly been reduced to a mere Nancy Drew mystery to be solved. The plan had worked.
Oh, that's kind of cool idea.
Suddenly more popular than
So that's why he made that game. To like make that. Well, I'm sure that's not why he made it, but.
Suddenly infused with cash, she built the largest, most ambitious project yet, the Mega Pizzaplex.
Okay.
Had always been so
I don't want to see this. This is the stuff. Mark of buyers and go and mark of fire and mark on fire. Okay, I don't want to see any of this though. We need to skip all this. Hold on, let me get to... Oh no, that's showing actual stuff. So do we need to stop here then? This is all like the help wanted and everything. If we went
by the indie developer, and since Help Wanted has direct recreations of FNAFs 1 through 3, it means the games must be part of the
Help Wanted's the VR one. I'm not like interested in really interested in playing that.
Help Wanted and Tales of the Pizzaplex, hence FNAF 1 through 3.
Did you think of another one, Buffy?
Lore of the series. Big swing number 2, the elephant or ghost in the room. Charlie infecting
Security Breach is the one I don't want to see.
Made some great findings about Charlie's influence over the Pizzaplex. The cables that looked like the striped arms of the puppet, the nightmare own plushies that you find hidden across the Pizzaplex in weird places, the staff bots with creepy smiles and in your dreams written on the front. All
Mark a Rider.
Scream puppets. Plus,
Stupid.
the puppet mask not having tears in the blob seems to imply that Charlie's spirit exists elsewhere. She is still in play, and she has an important role.
I'm not interested in playing Help Wanted. Security Breach I'm interested though.
The game's code are called Charlie doors. And inside, we see a bunch of lit-up nightmare staff bot heads. Suspicious, to say the least. The channel ID's Fantasy did a great theory looking at the post.
So this is all still... I don't want to see any of this. Okay. What is this?
All those videos and all the I just combined all those videos as you just watched. So good job.
Oh, this is the person who has the video. That's hilarious. This is the kid. All right, well, that's cool. Look at this. He's got 8,000. Dude, he's got way more subs than I. Okay, let's look at the Scott Cawthorn stuff. So that was cool. So we know a little bit more about what's going on. Let me look at Scott Cawthorn. So if we look at some of his older stuff, if we look at hold on. If we go to his channel and we go to like the earlier stuff, Sit and Survive. I want to go to like his, so this is like his old stuff, 16 years ago. So, yeah, so I want to skip all the Pilgrim's Progress stuff. Let's look at, so he did freaking David and Goliath.
Famous Bible story. My name is Donovan, and let me introduce my class to you.
This is crazy.
Brayden.
Hello.
Kevin. I'm sure he'll be here soon. And Hannah.
That's creepy,
You're
dude.
gonna stay out of trouble, right, Hannah?
It is old school animation, though.
So come join us as we retell one of my favorite Bible stories. Huh?
This is something we maybe can watch in the future. I want to get to like some of the
rocket ship in the David and Goliath story. Rocket ship has to go away now. No rocket ship. Watch out.
Kevin died from William. He's not coming. R.I.P.
David was protecting his sheep.
So he did some weird, because so apparently the story is that the reason people like kind of forced him out of game, like I don't know if scared him out of gaming is the right word, but like was that he put money towards Republican, like a Republican candidate or something like that. I don't know exactly what it was. So I kind of I don't know. I kind of feel bad for the dude. He didn't do really anything that crazy. I mean, I guess we're gonna end it there. That was okay. That is my mainline series for Five Nights at Freddy's. But here's the deal. So tomorrow we're probably gonna play Call of Duty, I guess. Go back. What do you mean? What did we miss? We got nothing left. Everything's done. Watch. Oh, Nichols' religion one? Okay, hold on. Hold on. Oops, wrong thing. Oh, Nichols' religion one. Oh, Nichols. Wait, oh, Nichols? How do you, what's your, oh, Nichols? Like, oh, Nichols? Hold on, let's go here. Oh, Nichols. Scott. Let's see if I just do Scott. Huh?
I started to.
Is it called religion? Oh, Nichols religion. Wait, what am I looking up? Look at the mask. What mask? Is it under his, maybe it's one of his most popular videos. 10 relationships hinted at by voice lines. FNAF religious, oh Nichols FNAF. Maybe if I do that. The religious backstory. Okay, we'll watch this. We'll watch this. We'll end with this one. So hold on. Yeah, that's actually, I'm curious now.
Oh, Nicole.
I appreciate it, said Suitcase. It means a lot, homie.
Comes to Five Nights at Freddy's. This is due to the franchise's sole creator, Scott Cawthon. So before watching the Five Nights at Freddy's Weird Facts video, understanding what came before,
He's like in his 50s, I think. 60s? 50s.
This video will
yeah, he's in his
focus on a
50s.
series of events that led to the game's creation and how a lot of these events...
Yeah, this guy's name is O. Nichols. You definitely should follow
This
him.
video is in no way for or against anything religious. It's just an interesting backstory behind Five Nights at Freddy's, and that backstory just happens to have a religious driving force. Since there is only one creator of Five Nights at Freddy's, that is the perspective that this will come from. So let's rewind time and start with Scott Cawthon. At the age of 13, Scott's mother bought him a program called Click and Play. Click and Play is a 16-bit Windows game developed
45? If he was born in 70, it's 71.
Games ever since this point.
That'd be
If you weren't aware, Scott
52,
lived his life as a devout
right?
Christian, even describing it as, quote, "My relationship with God through the years has been absolutely essential." He spent 12 years creating Christian movies and then Christian video games.
I think that's
despite
so
those
funny.
endeavors being commercial successes. He believed that God wanted him to create those things anyway. One of the games that he created was
Fair
called
enough.
The Desolate Hope, which was the follow-up to The Desolate Room. The Desolate Hope was criticized for having a pro-life and anti-abortion message at the game's ending that was speculated.
Dude, hold on. Look at this girl's hat. It's Perry the Platypus. Dude, oh, whoops. Hold on. I gotta put that back. Hold on, where is, how do I need to move this thing. Look at the Perry the That's awesome. If that doesn't get you fired up, then what does? That's really funny. Alright, anyways, let's continue watching. That's a sick hat, dude.
Scott said that the purpose of the message shouldn't have extended beyond reading it the way that it was without any afterthoughts. The message has since been removed in order to prevent continued misinterpretation. The Christian projects that were all financial failures...
Wait, I didn't hear what he said. Hold on, I want to hear that.
...it's been removed on Scott's religion. One of the games that he created...
Okay, I want to hear what he said.
Desolate Hope, which was
What does your stream? What about it?
Room. The Desolate Hope was criticized for having a pro-life and
What happened?
anti-abortion message at the game's ending that was speculated to be based on Scott's religious beliefs. Scott said that the purpose of the message shouldn't have extended beyond reading it.
No, wait, I missed it again because I was reading your thing.
Message at the game to The Desolate Room. The Desolate Hope was criticized for having a pro-life and anti-abortion message at the game's ending that was speculated to be based on Scott's religious beliefs. Scott said that the purpose of the message shouldn't have extended beyond reading it the way that it was without any afterthoughts.
Oh, I see. So people were just being...
to prevent continued misinterpretation. The Christian projects that were all financial failures made him feel like he had wasted years of his life with nothing in return.
Well, I'm glad. Thank you, Jinx. I appreciate it.
Back to college or anything else but the Christian projects that never took off. He said that due to this, he felt disillusioned and frustrated with God as if he had a broken heart, which ultimately landed him in a deep depression. The magnitude of his so-called failures...
Hold on, he was playing the exact... Hold on.
One, either God didn't...
He's playing the same music that I was just playing in the background of his thing. I didn't realize that because I thought it was just mine.
Two, God hated
That's
him
hilarious.
and decided to purposely hold him down. Scott jumped careers several times from computer programming to web design and even to truck driving. And as a side note, he wasn't the only truck driver that made it big. Before hitting any big breaks in the film industry, James Cameron was also a truck driver. The sequence of events...
That's funny that they're doing truck driving simulator in the background instead of just a driver.
Because of this, his doctor informed his insurance company, who rather than helping him, decided to cancel his life insurance policy. In that moment, Scott realized that not only did his life have no value, but even his death had
That's
no value
so
now,
sad.
since his life insurance was canceled. He described this as the first time he
This is the person that people are pushing out of. This is the person people are pushed out of video games. That's so sad. Well, he's super rich now, so good for him. I mean, I would guess he's rich. Good for him if he is.
Asked for God to use him for something, anything. After this, Scott was drawn back into games once again, but instead of making a Christian game, he opted for a horror game. This was because a game that he had previously...
I'm curious what he says about this.
Lumber Co. had received feedback that the main character was creepy, like an animatronic character.
That's funny. Good for him.
As something snapping inside of him that made him realize that he...
There's a lot where he's talked about in like interviews and stuff. There's a ton of interviews where because he even on Matt Pat's videos, if you go through some of his videos, he comments on them. So he's probably getting information from there. This could be fake, but I'm just kind of going based off that.
Scott spent 6 months developing Five Nights at Freddy's alone. One of the challenges he came across was balancing the gameplay. He prides himself on excelling at balancing a game and boiling it down to 3 major aspects: practice, patience, and testing. Those are the
But yeah, that's a good question, Sad. I'd have to look at it.
Mechanics and gameplay. While developing the game, he also made a goal to keep...
Because he could just be saying this and I'm just kind of believing it.
...play it regardless if they knew English or not. When asked if his Christianity translated into Five Nights at Freddy's and if there were any hidden Christian messages, Scott simply...
He did say that the stuff he made gave him nightmares, which is kind of cool.
No, and there are no hidden Christian messages within the game. He said that Five Nights at Freddy's is simply a horror game without any intentional in-game Christianity. Perhaps this decision was partially influenced from the backlash that the Desolate Hope received for including what people thought was a Christian-based message at the end of the game. So when you break it all down, Scott says that the game itself has no Christian.
A lot of Christians would look at that as a bad thing.
The reason for the game's existence on his faith. As we all know, Five Nights at Freddy's...
A lot of Christians would be like, oh, well, it needs to have Christians. It's like, you want to make a game.
Just the first Five Nights at Freddy's game alone brings in over $12,000 a day. That's years of hard work paying
That's
off.
crazy.
On top of all that, he's also putting a lot of his efforts towards charity as well. Scott's reflection back on the journey...
That's the thing, is that makes a lot more sense that he puts it to, like, he puts his money towards stuff like that, and that's the good that came out of it, which is kind of cool.
Based on the idea of not making success and money the goal. He said, quote, "Doing that means God is going to have to work even harder to break you. Focus on
Yeah,
Him
that's
and
fair.
do what's
It could
right.
be all
If you get
just
your
not
heart
true.
right and live an honest life, God will grant you success, though it will come in different ways. If you humble yourself before Him, He will take care of you.
Well,
Don't be like me and
here, I'll wait till this is over.
Years trying to get your heart right first. And all of this is what led to the Five Nights at Freddy's that we know today. A pretty crazy journey to get to this point, but there's a lot more to say about the game itself, which will be in Weird Facts Five Nights at Freddy's. If you have any Five Nights at Freddy's weird facts that you'd like me to...
That's a good video. I like this guy. I'm subscribing to this guy.
Or tweet me.
That's a cool video. Good for
If you
him.
made it this far, that probably means you enjoyed the video, so don't forget to leave a like.
7 years ago. Wow, I'm really far back in these games. So, there is this dude, I can't stand this guy, but there's this guy, named, oh, what the heck is his name? This guy on YouTube that works for Kotaku, or he did, and he sucks. He sucks. His name is, oh, he's in the Wikipedia. Here, if I look up Scott Cawthorn on Google, he's on the Wikipedia. The guy, what's his name? Early work. Okay. No, where is the guy? Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Career. If I go through, okay, career, early works. Okay, there's a public image. Okay. So, yeah. Got all this. Okay, so here's the thing. Excluding, wait, we're base shared on, okay. Topic of public available, okay, excluding one donation to the Democratic Party related to Tulsi Gabbard. So he supported Republican Party and Tulsi Gabbard, which is Democrat. Okay, so here's the part that, so this is the part. He said he claimed to have been doxxed and received threats of violence and home invasion after his donations were publicized. People are ridiculous. So yeah, so that was the whole thing with that, and that's why I think he got out of like making video games. But there was one where he was talking about, Where it was the guy, oh, what's that guy's name? Okay. He is criticized member of group of the Christian developers, yeah. Christian game received positive reviews, unsuccessful dollar. Jim Sterling, this guy, he sucks. Do you guys know who Jim Sterling is? Let me show a quick clip of his videos. Hold on. I can't stand this guy, Sterling. Some of his videos can be kind of funny. Okay, so I don't know if he goes by he or she. I'm just gonna say he because I know the name Jim is he. Jim Sterling, Scott Cawthorn. Does he make a video on it? A lesson in Five Nights at Freddy's. Why the Five Nights at Freddy's guy sucks. Scott Cawthorn Simps just love to hate. It's just like, and then he goes through all these. But if you've ever watched Jim Sterling, he sucks. Super annoying, and he also like, and he's the kind of guy that, from the videos that I've watched of his, if you disagree with him, it's like, oh well, then you just don't know what you're talking about, kind of thing, and that sucks. But anyways, I mean, I don't know, maybe Jim Sterling's not as annoying anymore, but I watched his videos for a while and then he just started to get worse and worse, and I couldn't keep watching. They're just so freaking annoying. It's just like everything has to be political instead of just making enjoyable videos. But so I guess he did like a whole thing on on Scott Cawthorn, which maybe I'll watch at some point. But that's probably old video, so it's like, what's the point of going back to him? It's just gonna make me mad. But anyways, so that was Five Nights. We'll come back to Security Breach at some point. That was a lot of fun. We're gonna be streaming tomorrow, 7 p.m. MST. We're probably gonna play Call of Duty, I guess. Yeah, we're probably gonna play Call of Duty, and then Saturday we'll do some other stuff. But one thing that they announced, guys, just so you know, Alien. If we go Alien and go news. Alien in oh my gosh, shut up, Eurogamer. Dead by Daylight. Alien's coming to Dead by Daylight. So we're probably gonna get that because I'm a simp for Dead by Daylight, even though that game screws me over every time I buy it. But we're gonna play Overwatch on Saturday. We're gonna play Overwatch on Saturday, I think. I talked with Rachel. She's going to something on Saturday, but I might start with that. I don't think the Alien game comes out. So I don't know. I'll let everyone know on Discord. But yeah, tomorrow it's 9:30 for me. So tomorrow at 7 o'clock my time. So that's 7 MST. So that's 10 EST. Is that what time it is? Yeah, 10 o'clock EST. We'll be streaming again. But thank you everyone for hanging. Sorry we didn't finish the game. It was a stupid freaking game. But 7, 8, 9. It's 10 o'clock EST. Is it? What time is it right now EST? It's 9:30 for me, so either way. All right. Love you all. Have a wonderful night. Thank you for hanging. Good